Well, well, well. Guess who it is? Diesel's back. Join me, subscribe, but get the word out. Diesel's back, and he ain't going nowhere. Hello. How are we all? Can you hear me? I do this every stream. I'm so sorry, but I have been fooled before. Can you hear me? Just say yes, anyone in the chat, and then we'll crack on with tonight. Come on. I'll wait. It's fine. Come on. I'll wait. It's fine. Please say yes. Anyone. Yes, AJ, thank you. Right. Woo! Diesel's back. Hope you're all well, guys. Big yourselves up. And listen, thank you for the guys who have been waiting for me patiently in the chat. You know what I'm like. I'm half Jamaican, so you know what we're like. We're very laid back. And we just take our time with absolutely everything. I don't apologize for that. It's in the blood. But how are we all? I hope we're all well. Right, listen, before we crack on with tonight, let me just obviously shout out the lovely, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous people in the chat, which are you guys, the true superstars of the channel. It's not me, it's you. So let me just start off from the top. And actually, this very first comment, I'm actually going to read out. Because if anyone's seen the guy, please let me know, yeah? And that is Kevin Mark. Big up, Kevin. Hope you're well. Kev, big up, Kev. Right, let me read this out. Big up, Diesel. Hope you're well, mate. Any contact with young Terrence? I love the debate back then with Terrence, yourself, and Lee. Kev, in a nutshell, I say this every single stream, but for your benefit, I'm going to say it again. Trust me, people, when I tell you this, the problem is not me. I am desperate to get young Terrence on this channel. I really am. Right? I've even said to him, look, let's do a stream once a month. Yeah, once a month. You can give me an hour in the space of a month. I'm sure you have an hour spare. I will work around you. You want to do a morning? You want to do an afternoon? You want to do a night time? I don't care. I will work around you. I just want you on. And yeah, no one's seen young Terrence, Kev. No one's seen him. If we'd won the league, then blimey, no matter what social media thing you go on, you'd see him all over, yeah? Be all over your TV, all over your box. But seeing as we didn't win the league, young Terrence is in hiding. So we'll probably see him once Arsenal win their next game. Then obviously he'll just reappear. But until then, Kev, I'm so sorry, mate. But no, I don't know where he is. If you've seen him or come across him, please let me know. Someone needs to pay the ransom, right? But anyway, that aside, that's by the by. Kev, big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. We've got Pepsi Pack in the well, he was here. He's not here anymore, but he's dropped a like. So Pepsi, I really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. We've got Static in the chat as well. Big up yourself, Static. Manny as well. Big up yourself, bruv. Hope you're well. We've got Mark PJF85. Big up yourself. Mindful Haven, the legend is back. He can't be talking about me. Surely not. Of course he is. I'm the legend. Mindful. Hope you're well, mate. Big up yourself. We've got Shammy D as well. Love you, Shammy. Kabir Adams in the chat as well. We've got Grant McRoberts in the chat. We've got AJ Bart in the chat. We've got Ryan Stockley in the chat. My guy, my brother. We've got Ding Dong in the chat. Ding Dong, the bitch has gone. No, the bitch is still here managing our bloody club. Yeah, that's what's going on, Ding Dong. The man is still here. Michelle. We've got CG. Blimey, CG, I haven't seen you in a minute. Back in the day, my brother. CG, hope you're well, mate. Yeah, sweet. Hope you're good. Thank you for joining. We've got the lovely, really top guy, this really nice guy. We've got Tony Neri in the chat as well. We've got Sam Dunster. Big up yourself, Sammy. And I think that is about it. And obviously, as we go on in the evening, there will be obviously the people who are late, a lot later than me, by the way, it would just be sneaking in through the back door, yeah? Here to watch Michelle. Look, young Terrence is here. Oh, look, he's just popped up. And we've also got footy chats in the chat as well. We've got Career Mode and Chill. I love that name. Sick name, by the way, bruv. Honestly, I like that. Career Mode and Chill. Hope you're well, and thank you for joining us. Right, guys, lots to talk about. Where do we start? Well, I'll tell you what, let's start with this. who was the person who left a comment? I think it was, hang on, let me just have a look. I think it was Mindful Haven. Here we go. Let me put that back up. Right, the legend is back. Simple as time to spit some facts. And facts is the facts are very much what I'm about to spit tonight. And already I can tell we've got King Mikhail in the chat who's going to probably disagree with everything I'm about to say. However, I have to speak the truth. Because what I'm seeing at the moment in the last month or so since the season ended, I'm seeing all these battles between these super Arsenal fans. I'm seeing battles between certain YouTube channels where they are very much left-wing, they are very much right-wing, and he's arguing with him and he's arguing with him over there. It's been a successful season according to him, and to them over there, it's not. And I'm seeing all this and I'm thinking to myself, well, do you know what? Let me just keep my powder dry just for a little bit. Okay. And then obviously tonight I thought, no, do you know what? Sod it. Let me do a stream and let me just address certain things. Yeah. And obviously, you know, you guys know I speak the truth, the facts. How many people with YouTube channels say this? They all say it, don't they? I speak the truth. Facts. I speak facts. Voice of reason, voice of the people, this, that, the other, right? But the truth is, guys, the truth is, any Arsenal YouTube channel, and I mean any and every Arsenal YouTube channel, right? Whoever's channel it is, they will come on the stream and they will always spout out that stuff. I speak facts. I speak the truth. I this, I that, I da, da, da. I know. You don't know. I know more than you. I'm better than you. I'm bigger than you. I've got more subscribers than you. I'm better looking than you. All this nonsense and rubbish and crap, right? The truth of the matter is this. The one thing, and I've always been taught this growing up, guys, the one thing you can't argue with are facts. Right now, there's a lot of Arsenal YouTube channels. I'm not going to name them because if I did, I'd probably regret what I'm going to say, because you know what I'm like. When I get emotional, I go right in. Yeah. And obviously, let's be honest, we're in the YouTube world. There are going to be people who are going to maybe see me saying all this, or someone's going to tell them, and their mentality is, well, Diesel's only got 1.7k subs. I've got 20k or 15k or whatever. So because I've got more subscribers than Diesel, that means I know more than Diesel. That means I'm a bigger Arsenal fan than Diesel. That means I speak more truth than Diesel. That means I speak more facts than Diesel. That means I'm better looking than Diesel. That means I get more birds than Diesel. Listen, it's all rubbish. Right? It's all crap. Let's have it right. Yeah, and I've said this so many times, numerous times, guys, every time I stream. Yeah, I'm very, very lucky in the sense, is this the biggest channel in the world? Of course it's not. Do I want to do this full time? No, I don't. And I've always said that. Right? No disrespect to the people who do. Cool. Yeah, it's all horses for courses. Some people would love to do this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. I couldn't think of anything worse. Yeah, me personally, I love to stream. Don't get me wrong, but as a full time, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So when I'm asking you guys, smash the likes, subscribe. Yeah, of course I want to grow the channel, but I can assure you guys now, I'm not doing it because I want to be on it full time. It's not for me, right? I like to dip in and out. I like to, come on, speak some facts, say my truth, and then I go off and I do my business, right? It's as simple as that. And I thought I'd mention that, guys, just so, there's no hidden agendas here. There's nothing in it for me. What I say, I genuinely believe. And what I'm seeing at the moment is a lot of these YouTube channels. And do you know what? The most annoying fake YouTube channels seem to be the biggest channels. They're the biggest ones, right? Now, if you deep that for a minute, how can someone tell me how that makes sense? How does that make sense? I'll tell you why it makes sense, right? Hence why I've titled this stream, yeah, we've got the worst fan base in world football. And I genuinely do believe that, because with a lot of these big channels, right, they all spout crap, yeah, right? Whether it's the one with the paid actors over there or a lot of these other ones where, because they've got season tickets and they go every game, they think they know more than the likes of myself and you guys in the chat. Because, make no mistake, when these guys are coating off, or subliminally, right, they're coating off the likes of myself and a few others who are Arteta out, they're also coating off you guys in the chat. Please don't think this is just an attack on us. Yeah, you guys follow me. You guys watch me. You got a lot of you, got not all of you, but a lot of you guys agree with what I say. So if they're attacking me, really, they're attacking you as well. So just remember that and be mindful of that, because, you know, the one thing I've never done, whether I get big on this or whether I'm not, whether I stay at 1.7K, whether I reach 2K, whether I get to 3K, irrelevant. The one thing I've always maintained and the one thing I've always stood by is I will never, ever, ever mug you guys off in the chat. I won't. Right? What time is it now? What, 5 to 9? Yeah. A lot of you guys got work tomorrow. A lot of you guys are probably there with your missus and your kids, and yet you're here watching me, right? And I swear to God, when I say this, guys, that is such a big compliment, and it means the world. It really does. I'm a humble bloke, right? At the end of the day, what you see is what you get. No airs or graces. This is me, right? You've been watching me for a while, whether it's on this channel, whether it was right at the beginning when I was on Sunny's channel, when I started out, or after that when I was on Claude and Terrence, right? You know, I've always been the same. I've not changed. I don't look down on people. I'm not an arrogant prick. I'm not any of those things, right? What you see is what you get. And I think a lot of that is probably why you guys keep coming back and back and back and back, more so than a boomerang, right? 2 secs. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, right. So you know, whatever I say on this channel, I mean, look, I don't really have to keep saying all this, guys, because I think you guys know where I'm coming from anyway. But you know, my thoughts are my own, and they really are. Yeah, I don't copy anyone. I've got my own mind. Yeah, the way I look at it, my mum and dad did not bring up an idiot. They brought up someone who sees the world for how he sees it, not through the eyes of others. And I think this is where a lot of us Arsenal fans go wrong, because whoever's got the biggest clout, whoever's got the biggest channel, whoever's got the biggest mouth, whoever's got the most followers, whoever's got the most subscribers, a lot of these young, impressionable Arsenal fans tend to follow these people. The sad reality of that is I can understand, you know, if they're sort of 12, 13, 14, you know, they're kids. I kind of get it. But I'm seeing more and more Arsenal fans, guys who are my age, 42, 40 and above, who are falling into that trap. And it just makes me laugh. It's unbelievable. So I thought, you know what? There's not many of us on YouTube who actually can come on and has the bottle. That's the word there, innit? Has the bottle to come on a stream, sit in front of a laptop, and actually speak the truth and actually go against the narrative, or actually go like you are. I'm very aware I am a minority. Yeah. And I am fully prepared for at least one or two of you guys in the chat to maybe disagree with what I'm about to say, or you might think I'm being a bit harsh, or little things like when I say, you know, winners and that winning mentality, and certain people on YouTube who don't have it, and I question them because if they're parents and they have kids, I feel sorry for the kids, and that is no joke. Yeah, I genuinely mean that. I don't care if that's harsh or too personal. I could not give a toss. Yeah, because the mentality that you're showing, I feel sorry for your kids, because if that is how you are as a parent, as a man, as a woman, as a person, as a human being, what chance have your kids got with a parent like you? Simple. Yeah. Anyone who don't like that, come find me. You know, sorry. Truth hurts, right? But we're in that world now, aren't we, where we have to be nice to each other. Yeah. You know, otherwise we get cancelled or this, that, the other. Well, there you go. So I'm never going to change. It is what it is. We got anyone else? AFC always is here. Big up yourself, mate. I'm just trying to see the guys who have just walked in. Liam, big up yourself, mate. I know you. Liam, hope you're well, bruv. Big up yourself. Excuse me. Mike England as well. Big up yourself, Mike Diesel. There was a Man United fan channel that 10 years ago had 10 subs. They now have 1.87 million, bigger than the Dross AFTV. Christ. That's something, innit? Marshall Kagami as well. Marshall, big up yourself, mate. Up you're well. We've got Tybe as well. Tybe Hussein's in the chat. Nice, nice. Look, 28 guys watching already. Lord have mercy. Pieter Jablonow. I love saying your name. Pieter Jablonowski. Hope you're well. We've got Ali D in the chat, cousin of Ali G. Nice one, nice one. Nice. Look, guys, look. Let's be real. Oh, do you know what? Give me 2 secs. I've just had to turn my fan off. I'm one of them people. I'm either very hot or I get too cold, and I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot. So yeah, when I get hot again, I'll turn it on. Right. Look, I've had a few requests. Say requests messages on Instagram. Right, saying, look, Diesel, when you're coming back, we need to hear your thoughts on Arsenal and how the season panned out towards the end. This, that, the other. Right, and look, if I'm honest with you, I always knew really that we weren't going to win the league. Man City, you know, just went on a run where they just won every game. Fair play to them. But it's funny because a lot of the messages I've had is, Diesel, has your stance changed because of how we ended the season, all those games that we won? So has your stance changed? Have you seen a new and improved Arsenal? Has the mentality got better? Are these guys now fighters? Are these guys now winners? Have these guys matured and grown up? Are they a really solid team now? Is Michel the man? Yeah. Has he earned your respect now that you can call him Mikel and not Michel? You know, I've had all these things. And I thought to myself, do you know what? Maybe I should do a stream Monday, yeah, and actually address all these questions that I've had. And so, yeah, let's address it. My stance is this, you lovely people in the chat. My stance is this. I am absolutely shocked and disgusted that Michel is still at this club. That's my stance. How about that? Yeah? What you guys got to say about that? Anything? I'll happily wait. I ain't going nowhere. I am. Because once again, what did Arsenal win? Do you know the funny thing is, Man United, right? This is the worst Man United team I've seen in all my years on this planet. Yeah, since I've been alive. This is the worst United team I've ever seen. And yet they've had a better season than us. Because this is when I say that, guys, I know there will be some of you who are watching me right now who are going to say, whoa, Diesel, Days, big D. I love you, bruv. I love you. However, but come on, man. Come on, Days. You don't really mean that. Well, let me throw it back to you because, again, look, I've seen a lot of these conversations and I've seen a lot of these YouTube channels some people are saying that, a lot of people aren't. But then my question to you guys is this. It's all defined. You know, look, it's football is a sport, right? And success, in my opinion, and it's not just football, any sport. It's always has been and always will be defined by trophies, right? Trophies. Yeah, that's what success looks like, especially in football. It's about what you win. Yeah, there's this term of there's a marathon and there's a sprint. We won the battle, but we didn't win the war. Yeah, these old school sayings that go back to during the war and stuff like that. These things are still relevant today and they're as relevant today as what they were back then. It's all about trophies. Yeah. Right. And again, I'm not going to name some of these people because believe me, I've seen there's quite a lot of dickheads on YouTube, man. I can't lie to you. Absolute idiots, right? Who really do think there's something. It's funny, when they hit 5K, 10K subs, I start to see a little bit of a change in these people. Right now, they're really cocky, right? And they get above their station, and it makes me laugh because anyone can act hard in front of a laptop, sitting in their living room, right? Anyone can act hard. Some of these people I've seen at games, right, and they would not say boo to a goose, yeah, right? They're not proper men. They're not geezers. Do you know what I'm saying, right? They're little bitches. Yeah. But when they're in front of their laptop and they're doing a stream and they're talking to the likes of yourselves, right? They're going like they're He-Man. It really makes me laugh. It just cracks me up. But you know, that's the reality of it. You know, and the truth is this: it's all about trophies. That's how I determine Arsenal's season. Right now, Arsenal went through a phase, especially after Christmas, where they were winning game after game after game. Even certain games where I thought, oh, that's a potential banana skin. That's going to be tough for Arsenal. Arsenal managed to get through it. Fair play. Right? Fair play. The stream I did before, I did actually say to you guys, listen, I'm keeping my powder dry. Are Arsenal playing really well at the moment? Yes. Are they winning games? Yes. Are they going about their business? Yes. Have they been on point? Yes. Are they playing great football? Yes. Are we scoring goals? Yes. Right? I can't deny any of that. Can't. Right? Is Michel doing the business at this present moment in time? Yes. Let's be real, he is. Or he was, right? But at the end of the day, what does it count towards? When we're winning games 5-0 and we're smashing, we're smashing these teams up, slapping them up. Yeah, it's all very well, and enjoy the moment. In that moment, enjoy it. But ultimately, my question always comes back to, what did it do for us? Yeah? What did it do for us? It did nothing. We came second. Again, right? We finished second last season. We bottled last season. Could you say, is there an argument to say we bottled it this season? We finished the season well. We were winning game after game. Cool. Great. Yeah, those few games where we lost, could you say we bottled it? I understand. Teams can't win every game. I totally get it. Right? Do you know what pisses me off even more, guys, if I'm honest with you? When I'm seeing a crap team, let's have it right. When we're seeing a crap team like Man United win the FA Cup, beating the best team in the league, one of the best teams, if not the best team in world football at this present moment in time. Well, them or Real Madrid, right? Man United beat Man City to lift the cup. That team with McTominay, yeah, with Højlund, with Garnacho, who I don't rate one little bit, Wan-Bissaka. Really? I mean, come on. Come on. How many times have you heard people say this season, if we're going by stats, this is the worst Man United team ever, right? Losing game after game. This was a team who weren't trying. They're blatantly not playing for Erik ten Hag. Blatantly. They want him out, right? I'm surprised that he's still there. And yet, as poor a season as they've had, and Arsenal fans are laughing at them all season, we've been mugging them off. Let's have it right. We have been. They still come out of a season with a cup, and not just any cup. The FA Cup. That's a big cup. Especially for fans like me of a certain age. That's a big cup. If Arsenal would finish second, but we won the FA Cup, that's a different discussion. But once again, we've come out of this season with nothing. Nothing. And yet people are raving about this man. Why? I don't understand it. This is one of the reasons, guys, and I will come to the comments, I promise you. This is one of the reasons why I just don't bother sometimes coming on to stream. What's the point? Because it riles me up. It honestly, it really annoys me. Like some of these people we have in our family. Let me give you an example, right? Let me give you an example. I'm going to be totally honest with you, right? I went out on Saturday, yeah, with a certain someone, right? Had a few drinks. And this someone is an Arsenal fan. And it was a woman, right? She mentioned, she didn't know I was an Arsenal fan either, right? So we're talking about Arsenal. And she said that she loves Michel. Ooh, almost said it. She loves Michel. And for some reason, I'm sitting there, like my blood started to boil. And I was like, why? Just give me a reason. Now, look, I'm one of them people, and I'm probably gonna get into trouble saying this, and I'm so sorry because I know we do have Joe who comes in to watch me. We have Steffi, and we have Zoe Thomas as well, who comes in on a regular to watch me. Right? I find it very hard to talk to a woman about football. I just do. I know that's going to sound sexist, but look, I'm honest. I can't. I just can't do it. Right? I really can't do it. It's just a convo I can't have. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know why. I just do, and I could not give a toss that. Diesel, you can't say that. No, I say what I want, my friend. I say what I want. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I cannot speak to women about football. So, but anyway, look, obviously I'm trying to sort of impress. So we're talking, and I asked the question, what is it about him you like? And do you know what she said to me? She mentioned that he's good looking. And at that point, the conversation sort of turned a little bit, it really wound me up. And I'm one of them people, guys. I'm one of them people. I act first and I think later. Yeah. And that comment really got to me, right? Because what she said there is so reminiscent of a lot of a lot of these Arsenal fans as the reason as to why they like this guy. Yeah, because he's good looking, because he's got something about him, because he dresses in Gucci head to toe. Yeah, because he looks good in his black jumper and the chinos and the shoes, whatever he wears. Right. At the end of the day, nothing about his capabilities, as a manager. Nothing about what he's won or hasn't won. Nothing about that. Nothing football related. It was all about he's good looking. So you like him because he's good looking, and I've said it. How many times have I said to you guys who watch me on a regular, how many times have I said to you guys, I genuinely, hand on heart, believe that is one of the main reasons as to why a lot of people like this guy, because of how he looks. Yeah. And that right there is why Arsenal fans are the worst fan base in world football, because I don't know of any other club who are like that. Yeah, who are like, I don't. Yeah, I could not care less what our manager looks like as long as he's a winner. I couldn't care less. I could not care less. But a lot of these Arsenal fans do. What has looks got to do with being a football manager? What has looks got to do? I mean, seriously, if we've all seen that banner in the stadium, oh, best looking Spaniard. Just that being in the stadium, that alone, for me, that is a problem. That is an absolute problem. That is a piss take, yeah? An absolute piss. And that is why, boys and girls, open your ears for this. That is why this club are not serious. They're not serious. Yeah? They are not serious. I knew we weren't going to win the league. Because when it comes to it, they're not on it. Yeah? They're not. Right? What are they going to do? And do you know what is funny? We say this every single summer. What are they going to do to address the obvious deficiencies that we have in this squad? Now, I've seen on Instagram about half an hour ago, Cedric Suarez, right? Arsenal have put on Instagram, thank you for everything you did for us, Cedric. Thank you for everything. Sorry? Thank you for what? What did he do exactly? What did he do? Can someone tell me what he did for us? Yeah? What did he do? I'll go to the comments. I need to chill out for a little bit because I know where this is going to go and it's going to annoy me. I have a couple of super chats, by the way. Randy Viper, my guy, come on. Thank you very much, mate. Pays the bills, as you know. My cousin, my mate, my blood. Randy, I love you, bro. Thank you very much. Big up yourself. And we have almost swore. We have another one from Randy as well. Randy, again, thank you, mate. Honestly, you have no idea how much this means to me. Thank you. I blame Michelle for not taking other trophies seriously, and I blame our so-called big game players for bottling UCL and EPL. Cough, cough. Bugayo. Shocker. And you know what? And this is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is where I'm coming from, guys, right? It's not so much. Of course, it's not winning the league. Yeah, of course, it kills me. It hurts me. And again, what annoys me with a lot of these Arsenal fans and a lot of these other YouTube channels, I'm not going to name it. I'll tell you why I'm not going to name them. Normally, I would. The reason I'm not going to is because it's giving them free advertising. Because I name them, you guys are going to go over there and you're going to watch. And why? I'm subliminally, I'm helping them. Why would I help them? These guys are absolute wrong-uns. They're dickheads. I don't care how many subs they've got. I do not give a toss. I don't care. Yeah? Have some respect for your viewers who watch you day in, day out, week in, week out. Yeah? Right? Grow some balls, be a man, and say it how it actually is. Because I'll tell you something now, people. A lot of these people, right? Honestly, if I'm lying, I'm dying. A lot of these people actually believe what I'm saying. Right, but they haven't got the bottle to say it, or they're scared to say it, or they know if they actually speak the truth, there's a good chance their channel will not grow at the rate it currently is. However, if they're fake, right, and as the camera starts rolling, they spout all this crap and they stick with the narrative and they go on like Arsenal are the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, Michelle, Arteta, he's the man. It's a matter of time. He's going to win all the big trophies. Right, if they stay on that train, their channel's going to grow. And you know why? The reason why it's going to grow, guys, is because of our deluded fan base. There are so many idiots, divs in our fan base, so many simps in our fan base. That is the reason why. I promise you, right? I'll give you an example, right? I can think of two examples. Number one, Ty, yeah? Ty. I've met the guy. Don't get me wrong. Lovely fella, right? But from an Arsenal perspective, his opinions are absolutely woeful and they're shocking. Julian, paid actor, fact, right? Paid actor, yeah? I do not agree with one thing this man says, but I'll tell you something now. He's very strategic in what he says. He knows what he's doing. He does not believe half the crap he's saying, but it's controversy. Controversy sells, and it drives traffic. It drives people to that channel and his stream in particular, whatever it's called, yeah? Right? That's why he says the things he says. I'm telling you now, right, as deluded as these two are, if they set up an Arsenal channel tomorrow on YouTube, they would probably get hundreds, probably thousands in a matter of days. That's a fact. Why? Ask yourself that. If Ty started a channel tomorrow, yeah, he'd probably have thousands within a day. But I hear you ask why, though. Because that's my question. Why? This guy talks absolute crap. Yeah? Absolute crap. Yeah, blames it on the weather, blames it on the referee. Arsenal are the best thing since sliced bread. Michelle, right? But he will get loads and loads and loads of subs, even though his opinions count for nothing, even though his opinions are crap. Julian's another one. Yeah? Julian could start a channel tomorrow and he will have loads of subs within a day. Why? Can someone in the chat think about what I'm saying and actually give me an answer as to why? Because I think I know what it is. The reason why they would get loads and loads and loads and loads of subs in a day is because the amount of divs in our fan base. Hence why I've labeled this stream worst fan base in world football, because we are, right? Because we have a lot of stupid idiots in this fan base, right? Who hang on every word that the likes of these two fans say. It's absolutely shocking. It's disgusting. Yeah, this is why, guys, Arsenal, right, in its current form, this is why Arsenal will never, ever be taken seriously. I'm telling you, let me say another thing to you guys. You ask And all right, don't take my word for it. You guys tomorrow, when you're at work or you're with your friends, your family, your bird, her family, whoever it is, right? Ask all non-Arsenal fans. Ask all of them. In your opinion, darling, or in your opinion, mate, who would you say is the biggest joke of a fan base? Who's the worst fan base in the league? I guarantee every non-Arsenal fan will say Arsenal. Why? Why? I promise you, I've done this myself. Yeah? They all say Arsenal. All of them. All of them. Why? I just want to know why. You guys in the chat, tell me why. Right? I think I know. I think I've told you why. Am I wrong? I mean, seriously, am I wrong? Yeah? How many people at the start of this season said, look, this is the season. He spent a lot of money. Everything he's wanted, he's got. Everything he's asked for, he's had. Right? This is the season now. He's got to win something. Yeah? And a lot of Arsenal fans went easy on him because it weren't a case of he's got to win the league. He's got to win the Champions League. No, he has to win something. Something. Right? FA Cup. Carabao even. He's got to win something. Something. Right? Something. He's got a choice of what? What is it, 5? He's got a choice. Win something. And the man can't even do that. He can't even do that. And do you know what the biggest joke of all? As Randy says here, they did not even take the other cup seriously, guys. They didn't take the Carabao Cup seriously. They didn't take the FA Cup seriously. Why? Who are we? Right? Big and serious now, guys, right? Big man ting, as they say. Serious question. Who are we? Who are we to look at these cups and think, sure, butter? No, man, me not want that. Me not care for that. Me not want it. Me not want it. Who are we? Seriously. This bigger fish to fry comment, yeah? Oh, well, no, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Carabao Cup? No, sod that. Sure. FA Cup? No, put that in the bin, no, man. No, move, no, man. No. We don't want them to. No. We're going for the big one. Yeah, we're going for the big one. We're going for the league. And the Champions League. Yeah. These little man trophies. No. Who are we to put them trophies in the bin? Who are we to look down at those trophies? This man, yes, he's won an FA Cup. That was with Emery's team. In my opinion, guys, I look at Michelle as this. He ain't won nothing. I'm not really counting the FA Cup, if I'm being totally honest. I'm not counting that. Right? The man's been here long enough. What has he won? He's not even won a Carabao Cup. And that's scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of the length of time he's been here. Yeah? He's not even won that. He has purposely, guys, put these trophies in the bin. Yeah? Why not create a winning culture? Why not go? There is a reason why Pep is the best manager in world football. There is a reason why this man is so revered in world football. There is a reason, and the reason is Pep, even Pep, if any manager can afford to look at these cups and think, chum, and I want it, yeah, it's Pep. If any manager in world football can look down at these two trophies and think, no, I want that, it's Pep. But Pep takes these cups seriously. Hence why he's won so many. Even he takes it seriously. Yeah, and if he does, Michelle better bloody start doing so. But no, he doesn't, does he? No, I don't want that. Who are you, my friend? And a lot of these Arsenal fans look up to this guy like he's Jesus, like he walks on water. Like he eats bullets and he shits ice cream. No, I'm sorry. No. So when people ask me, going back to my original statement, guys, has my stance changed? No. And it never will. Right? That man should not be here. He should be gone. The amount of rows I've had with friends, long term, right? My bona fides, yeah. So many of my fellow Arsenal fans, by the way, over this manager, because my friends look up to this man like he's Jesus, like he literally does walk on water, yeah. But the facts are this. Those are opinions. I'm spitting the facts. What has this man won? Yeah, but we won all those games in a row. We're playing champagne football. What did we win? Well, but we beat Man City at home. What did we win? Yeah, but we went away to Old Trafford, a place that's mentally fragile for us, and we beat them. What did we win? Yeah, but he bought Declan Rice. What did we win? Yeah, but he's turned Saliba into a world-class defender. What did we win? Yeah, Gabriel's played really well this season. What did we win? Well, look at Odegaard. Look what he's done with Odegaard. Bought him for 30 million. Now he could probably sell him for double that. Well, what did he win? Eventually, guys, see how what they're saying is changing. What I'm saying the same thing. I'm not changing my words. I'm asking the same question. They're the ones who are changing. All I'm asking is, what did we win? Yeah, but what did we win? Yeah, but what did we win? Yeah, but what did we win? See what I mean? What did we win? They can't answer it. This is what amazes me. They can't answer it. And all these Arsenal fans, yeah, all these Arsenal fans who start the season, well, yep, no, you know, he's been here long enough now. I love the guy, but you know, if we're being honest, this is the season now where he's really got to win something. Okay, cool. So you're where I am then, right? He's got to win something this season. Yeah, Dees. Yep, Dees, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm where you are. Okay, cool. All right, so if he doesn't, are you standing by your statement of, you know, if he doesn't win anything, then it's probably time for him to walk? Yep, Dees. Yep, Dees. Yeah, Dees. Yeah. I'd agree with that, Dees. Yep, I'd go with that, Dees. Yep, Dees. Big D. I'd go with that. Right, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's see then. Yeah. And then fast forward now. Well, he didn't win nothing. Yeah, I know, Dees, but you know what? I know what I said at the start of the season, and I know I said he should go if he doesn't win anything. But since Christmas, I mean, I've gone to the games and I've watched the best football I've seen for a long time, and Arsenal have been scoring all these goals, and Odegaard's just, you know, playing behind, you know, like in that number 10 role, and he's just, you know, those killer passes. He's been playing ever so well, Dees, and Saliba and Gabriel have been a rock at the back, and Ben White, Dees. I mean, well, what a season he's had, and you know, Declan Rice's first season. I mean, you know, look what he's done for us, and all these good things I'm seeing. Do you know what, Dees? Yeah, he didn't win anything, but he did get us top four. And because of that, I just think I think he should I think he should stay. He deserves to stay, Dees. One more season, Dees. Now, if he doesn't win anything next season, Dees, then yeah, he's got to walk. He's got to walk. Okay, right. Okay, cool. And do you know what, guys? I swear to God, that is exactly the convo. That is exactly how it is. I'm sure you guys would agree, right? You probably had chats with certain people who have gone back on what they've said, right? Yeah. He didn't win anything, right? You know, have we improved from last season? If we're being honest, we finished second, right? To go one better would have been to have won the league, to have finished in first. We didn't do that, right? This man has been here long enough. When I see the stick that Erik ten Hag gets, it amazes me how this man gets stick. He's had a better season than Arteta. Ten Hag has been at Man United for 2 seasons and he's won 2 cups. I don't rate Ten Hag. I'm not going to lie, I don't. But the facts are, not the opinions, guys. The facts are the team he's got, which is disgusting. But he's won 2 cups. Can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. He's won 2 cups. He's outperformed our manager. I mean, come on. 27 likes, please smash them. I want minimum 50. LED, I'm the same, Diesel, especially with those new type of women, the ones with dicks. Oh, yeah, chicks with dicks. Marshall, what's not to like about Super Mick Diesel? He's the best looking Spaniard we know. Yep, absolutely. This, oh. AJ, what's really alarming is that so many people wouldn't sack Arteta if he wins nothing next season. Our club is dying, if not dead. And listen, you know what I just said there, guys, right? That same thing will apply next season, because all this man has got to do, all Arsenal have got to do, is start winning games after Christmas, go on a decent run, play good football, you know, score a bag full of goals, and all is forgiven. All is forgiven. Yeah. Has Cedric even played a game for us? I can't remember the last time he played, I swear to God. There's something I want to say to you guys as well. Bear with me a minute. Let me just get through these through these through these comments. AJ, 30 likes. Thank you very much. Lovely. Oregon Goon, big up yourself, bruv. Hope you're well. Love you. Hey, always real one. Love you. Grant McRoberts, Julian only started going onto that channel when Arteta arrived. That sums him up. Listen, Julian, call him stupid or clever. He saw a gap. He saw an opening. He's gone in. Do you know what the funny thing is, right? A lot of these fans who go to the games, right? A lot of them see the impact that someone like Ty has had. You know, everyone knows Ty's deluded, right? The way they mug this guy off and use him as a laughing prop on that channel, right? In a way, because like I think we can all agree, Ty ain't all there, right? There's something wrong, right? There is something wrong. I'm not being a dickhead, right, when I say that, yeah. But let's be real here. There is. Yeah, and the way that they use him for likes, for laughs, for jokes, you know, for banter, for comedy, I think it's. I'm not going to lie, guys. I think it's disgusting. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, Julian has seen. Oh well, you know, he's quite popular, and you know, it's not a case of his opinions. It's just how he comes across, what he says. Right? It's laughable what he says, but he's still popular, isn't he? Julian's obviously seen a little gap there where he thinks, oh, do you know what? Yeah, there was another guy on there. So another, is it Belgium? Is that his name? Another dickhead, right? This guy, matter of the things I saw, like when he was on there, chatting absolute crap, absolute breeze. And again, there's quite a few on there, right? You had that Chris from years ago. He was another one, yeah, just chatting absolute crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolute rubbish. Honestly, the more deluded you are, guys, on YouTube, right, the better you'll do. The more popular you become, the more subscribers you get, the more likes you get. And do you know what? In what world that makes sense, I genuinely don't know. But I'm telling you now, right, from my little bit of experience in this world, that is an absolute fact. Yeah? The more deluded you are, the better you'll do. Seriously. Seriously. AFC always. Diesel, did you see that tweet Arsenal Football Club put out 1 minute after Man United won the FA Cup saying we're still the most successful club to win the most FA Cups? I find that disgusting and pathetic. It's also petty. AFC always. It's also petty. And that sums up our club. He's a paid actor. Facts. Of course he is. Of course he is. We got Warren Grant is in the chat. Big up Wazza. Warren, big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. We got Wolfgang Division in the chat as well. Big up yourself, Wolfgang. Hope you're good, mate. Ryan, what did you say in response to this bird? Listen, yeah, it did turn a little bit, mate, because it really wound me up. At the same time, like, you know what I mean? I didn't want to go too mad, yeah. You know, I am a gentleman after all. But yeah, I said enough to make her no. I'm so not with you on that. I disagree. I disagree. Mark, it's very true. Diesel on point. Thank you, Diesel. That's what people said at the start of the season. Now it's ended. It's next season. Hello again. Thank you. Very, very true, Wolfgang. And yet the goalposts will get changed again. The same things, right? That all these dickheads are saying now, they'll be saying the exact same thing this time next season. Yeah, this guy is so untouchable. It's a joke. Honestly, yeah, he is more protected than Wenger. How does that make sense? Right? I'm going to read this out. Marlon. And do you know what? As nice as it is to have people in my chat who agree, yeah, I do like a debate. I do. Yeah. And it freshens the channel when we've got people in here who don't agree. What I like about Marlon watches me every single time I stream. I know he doesn't agree with a lot of what I say, but he's respectful. He's not a prick. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got the bottle. He's got the bottle to actually put a comment in the chat to say, Deez, I like you. I think you're cool, but don't agree with that. Yeah? Fair play. Fair play, man. That's what this is about. Let me read this out. I like you, Deez. See? But you're going a bit over the top now. Michelle has helped us elevate from Europa to Champions League. City are simply unbeatable because they have more money. Right. This season was for learning. Marlon, you know we've spent more than Man City. See, this is the thing, guys, right? Marlon, I love you, man. You know this, right? Come on. Yeah. This isn't me being disrespectful, right? But when I get comments like that about the money thing, I think to myself, do these Arsenal fans not realise Arsenal actually spend a lot of money? I could understand if we'd hardly spent anything, or we spent 20, 30 million every summer, and, you know, we're on such a tight budget and he's doing wonders with the little amount of money he's got. I would get it to an extent. Arsenal have spent bucket loads. Seriously, we've spent bucket loads. So that's one myth, yeah, that is literally a myth, because Arsenal, if anything, have spent more than City, right? Of course we have. We've spent more than them, right? That's the first myth. The second one, right? Man City are too good. Last season, and I keep saying this, I'm going to repeat myself again. Last season, right, any Arsenal fan who disagrees with the fact that Arsenal bottled it, right, you are deluded, right? Last season, the reason why we didn't win the league was nothing to do with because of how good Man City are. No, we bottled it. That was on us, right? We lost it, not Man City, us. This season, once again, we're in a position where we were top. All we had to do was take care of our business, yeah? And yet again, not as bad as last season, but we were still up there. This season, we were still up there, yeah? And once again, we didn't take care of business. They did. Let me say something to you as well, Marlon, yeah? And I said my last stream I did a few weeks ago, I said the exact same thing on that stream as well. Man City, by their standards, and in my opinion, right, I personally believe by their standards, they didn't have a great season. I genuinely believe that. I don't think they had a great season this year. And yet they still romped to a fourth title, right? They were so much better last season, right? Look at the quality that they left. The quality that they got rid of in the summer. Yeah. The players that they brought in were nowhere near as good as what the players were who went out. So by their standards, I don't think they've had a great season this year, and yet they still win it, right? Liverpool were up there to the last knock-ins, but let's be honest, I don't rate their team, really. 4 or 5 years ago, Liverpool were class. What a team they had. This season, a lot of their team are full of kids. Jurgen Klopp, with kids, still won a cup. That's another thing. We all talk about Man United. What about Liverpool? Did you see how many kids Klopp played in that final against Chelsea? And yet they still won a cup. Why does no Arsenal fan, why does no YouTube channel, why does no Arsenal fan talk about this? Why does no one talk about what Klopp was able to do with a team like that? Yeah? Because I'll tell you something now. Arsenal are better than Liverpool. Arsenal have a better team than Liverpool, especially this season. Arsenal are miles above Man United's team. what we've got and what they've got. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Man United team, their first 11. Who are you picking? What Man United player gets into this current Arsenal team? Just name me one. Just one. I can't think of anyone. Right? That's damning for them. I can't think of any Man United player in that first 11 who I would have. I can't think of one out of 11. Now, years gone by, you could name 6, 7. Name me one. Yet they've won a cup. We ain't. Liverpool playing kids. They've won a cup. We ain't. But no. Anyone who's speaking like that can't be an Arsenal fan, because when you say things like that, it hurts us. And it's a bit of a disrespect to the great Mikel Arteta. Go and support Spurs. That's what we get, yeah? Lord have mercy. Warren Grant, you're sure not wrong, but my thing is rivals act like their fan base is perfect when they're not. Seen some delusional Man United and Spurs fans, for example. Listen, Warren, trust me, like when I say we're the worst fan base, like we're not on our own, right? Because the Spurs fan base are absolutely shocking as well. Yeah, the very fact that they want this man out when he's given them everything that they've asked for, it just, yeah, that shocks me. But listen, if I'm honest with you, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not bothered about Spurs or United or what their fans do and say. I'm bothered about us. I'm bothered about, our house, and the thing is, everything that I've just said, these aren't opinions, these aren't Diesel's opinions. These are facts, these are facts. Two teams who are worse than ours they both won a cup. Why? Because they actually took that competition seriously. We didn't, right? That comment by Marlon, it's fine saying that. It's fine blaming it on money. It's fine blaming it on Man City is so good. Where in your comment, Marlon, do you talk about, well, we didn't take these cup competitions seriously? Huh? Where in your comment does it say that when it really, really mattered, our big game players, where were they? Yeah. Where are these comments? Where's the comment? Where's the words in your comment that explains just how much money Arsenal have spent? Where does it say in your comment about Mikel? He's been here for so long. He's had whatever he's wanted and asked for, he's got. There aren't many managers who can actually say that, who can stand there and say, look, 9 times out of 10, every player I've wanted, anything I've wanted, I've got. There's not many managers who can say that. We've just seen Poch get sacked from Chelsea, right? Because he had if what we're hearing is true, he didn't have any real power. He had no real say in the goings on at that club, right? And yet we've got a manager here who gets what he wants. And he still can't get over the line? No. Sorry. Marlon, no, just no. Again. Tony Neri, Marlon, we have outspent City and we've won F4. This isn't me saying this, Marlon. Look, the guys in the chat. Yeah? Some of these Arsenal fans go on like Arsenal are paupers, like we don't spend anything, like we don't spend no money at all, right? This narrative, I hear this season after season about this myth, and it is a myth. Arsenal don't spend no money. I mean, seriously, what is going on here? What's Arteta spent? 600-700 million? Like, we're not exactly talking pocket change here. Carlo is better than Pep. Look, it's a debate to have. I've always loved Pep. My preference has always been Pep. But if someone said to me, I think Carlo's better, I can't really argue it. I can't argue it. It's all about preference. Look, that question there, that statement there, that's more or less the same as who's better, Ronaldo or Messi. It's all about preference. It's all about preference, right? The truth of the matter is, I'll take either one. in a dream world, I would take either one. Yeah, in a heartbeat. Mark, you wonder why Pep is so comfortable at the moment? Because there's no challenges taking him on. Fact. Yep. We have 0 world-class players. Oregon Goon, thank you for the super chat, mate. Love you loads. You know that. Big up D's. We also had an ease. Oh, see, this is another thing. Thank you for reminding me, because I was going to mention this. Big up Diesel. We also had an easy injury list. Most of our players were fit throughout the whole season. Yet, Michelle doesn't believe in the whole squad. Only the first 11. Arteta out. Steak dinner fund. And what he means by that, people, is Diesel's going to be eating well tonight. Dreadlock Rastaman. Come on. Oregon Goon, love you, bruv. Thank you very much. Honestly, with me from day one. Love you, and I don't forget it, mate. I love you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And Oregon Goon is right, people. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. How many times in seasons gone by have Arsenal always had that injury curse? Right? Whenever we had injuries back in the day, it was never he's out for 2-3 weeks. These were always long-term injuries, weren't they? They were always, oh my God, he's out for how long? Yeah? Look at this season. Yeah? We more or less had our first 11 out week in, week out. Right? Week in, week out. We had so many favourable decisions that went for us, right, in certain games. They had so much. What's it? What's the term? Is it luck of the coin? Whatever the term is. Arsenal had so much fortune. I'd say not so much luck. I'd say fortune this season. Yeah. Whether it be injuries or lack of injuries, whether it be favourable decisions in certain games, penalties that should have went against us but didn't, yeah? And even then, even with everything on his side, with everything going for him, he still can't cross the line? I mean, come on. I mean, what are we doing here? Hang on, give me two. Marlon, are you telling me if Arsenal... good question. Are you telling me if Arsenal and City swapped managers, we would win it? 22-23 season, when we bottled it, I said on your stream, Arteta out. But thinking about it now, I think we should give him another chance. Marlon, in my honest opinion, if we'd swapped managers, yeah, we'd have won the league by now. I stand by that. I stand by that. Right? That comment, yeah, that you just put, Marlon, I love you, bruv, but please do not even consider putting Michelle in the same league as Pep. Because a lot of Arsenal fans do this, yeah? Just because he happened to share a bench with him for a few years, please do not think they are in the same league as managers. No, they're not. No, they're not, right? No, they're not. Pep is a winner, right? Pep demands perfection. Those players, no, it could be Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, it doesn't matter, yeah? You play bad for 1 or 2 games, you're out. This manager is a no-nonsense manager. Ask, right, if you watch on YouTube, yeah, any of these Man City players, the way they talk about Pep, yeah, it's the same way a lot of these ex-Arsenal players used to talk about George Graham, yeah? There was one governor at this club. It wasn't us, it was him. Yeah, it was him, right? We dare do this, we're out. You dare cross George, there's one winner, and it's not us. You walk into a room to have it out with George, there's only one man walking out, and it's not us. Right? See that level of respect. Yeah, that mentality, that winning mentality. Yeah, I guarantee you now, Pep's won the league this season. He will be kicking himself thinking, Christ, poor season. We only won the league. What a crap season we've had. And I guarantee you now, they will spend serious money this summer. Yeah, because I'm telling you now, next season, just the one trophy. Nah, can't have that. Just the one. Yeah, we'd be delirious with that, wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd probably faint with heart attack. But no, Pep, no. Yeah, we won the league. Yeah, great, but there was another 4 or 5 to go for, and we didn't win them. No, can't have that again. Poor season. See the difference? Yeah. So in answer to your question, if Pep was in charge of Arsenal, we'd have won the league by now. I'm telling you now. I genuinely believe that. That is how much I rate this man. And thinking about it now, we should give him another chance. Why? Look, this is the thing, guys, right? I remember doing a stream last year, and it was titled, What Do the Real Arsenal Fans Want? Yeah. And what I've noticed in my time doing this is you get one or the other, right? When it comes to the Arsenal fan base, the majority of the fans, not all of them, but the majority of Arsenal fans, in my opinion, are happy with top 4. This was something that Wenger brought to the club. This was a mentality that I blame him for this. I don't blame Michel for it. I blame Wenger for this top 4 mentality thing. Yeah. Even though the man has been gone for several years now from the club, that stigma, that mentality that he left with the club is still very much seeped in the club, into this fan base. Is top 4. As long as Michel gets top 4, sweet. I genuinely believe that, right? Then you get the other Arsenal fans like me, who actually, well, top 4, what does that do for us? I want better than that. I want more than that. The only reason we sacked Arsene Wenger was because he was consistently getting us top 4 and nothing else, right? What you guys are praising this manager for is the same thing that we sacked him for, right? We were always doing this. This isn't new for us. It's not new. We've just gone back to what we were. I want better than this. Yeah? And he ain't the man to do it. Footy chats, all a bunch of excuses from these clowns, hence why they get mugged off year in, year out by the club and the manager. Their love for the manager weighs more than the club winning trophies. And that is one of the best comments I've read tonight. That was a massive, massive part of why me and young Terrence used to argue, because my accusation to him was, you love this manager and you love the club second. And there are so many Arsenal fans who are just like that. They put this man before the club. Absolute fact. And I genuinely believe that, and I stand by that. I'm sorry. I really do. Steve IFC in the chat. Pick up yourself, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. 33 likes. Come on, keep smashing them, please. Thank you. Marlon, I promise you, Diesel, if we don't win anything next season, I promise I will be Arteta out no matter what. Wolfgang, 700 million. See, this is how much he spent. Yeah, pocket change to a lot of people, right? Okay, cool, whatever. 700 million deep. If that was Chelsea, Man United, or Barca, you're gone. Fact. Right? Fact. London is red. Big up yourself. Nope, London is red. We haven't improved. There you go. AFC always 700 million, knees deep in honey. Come on. Yeah, Mark, totally, 100% does my head in. Next season is the season we will win. Yeah, this is the guy. How can you trust a guy that flops at home every year? God, we've got another super chat. Love you, man. Love you, Randy. Oh, my God, come, you know how much I love you. But Diesel, Diesel, we won the Community Shield. Yeah. Again, how many times did we see young Terrence coming out with that nonsense? Community Shield. Are you a man? What is wrong with you? You can't be a man. You cannot be an Arsenal fan. Oh, actually, maybe you are. Because this is the thing, isn't it? Community Shield. Do you know what makes me laugh, right? What makes me laugh? When I hear people my age, proper men, right, using that Community Shield, I'm like, and when they say it, I genuinely think, like they're on banter, innit? Like they're having banter with me, yeah. They genuinely count the community. They genuinely count the Community Shield. Like they really do. Like, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, are Nah, come on. Nah, you're pulling my leg. You're counting that. You're counting the Community Shield. This club is in the gutter. Seriously. Randy, I love you, man. Thank you very much. London is red. Would you take Isaac as a... Yeah. I'll take Isaac. Oh, yeah. I like Isaac. Isaac or Tony. Either of them two, I'll take. Definitely. AJ, Marlon, didn't you say that about the season finished in diesel streams this time last year? And this is the thing. Marlon, I promise you, bruv, you are not alone in this. I promise you. You are the majority. Yeah, you and your fellow Arteta lovers, you far outweigh me. You far outweigh me. I promise you. Yeah. There are only a few of us. There are loads of you. I promise you. Ali D, this fan base thinks winning nothing and finishing second is a fantastic season. This is how low this fan base has sunk. They have grown up on winning nothing, so it doesn't bother them. And this is the thing, guys. A lot of these Arsenal fans, right, come along when Arsene Wenger was here, when Arsene Wenger was at his pomp, yeah? Because around that time, no one was playing better football than us. What you were seeing under Arsene Wenger in those first 10 years, you were seeing the most purest football in all of its forms, pure. Yeah, it was champagne, literally champagne football. Yeah, that's what it was, right? Around that time, I mean, the best, in my opinion, and in my lifetime, the best club side I have ever seen in my lifetime was Barcelona under Pep. Yeah, that Barcelona team was an absolute joke. Yeah, the football they played was just out of this world. But I tell you something, Arsenal. I mean, you know, you've heard the term. We were called Barcelona light. You know, that's what Arsenal were called back in the day. Back in back in them days, right? In those times, yeah, we were playing absolutely sick, classy football, right? And what happened with that, guys? What that attracted was all of these supposed Arsenal fans who these Johnny, I call them the Johnny come latelys, right? Who saw the way we played, saw the way we scored goals, the slick passing, the one-touch football. And a lot of these Johnny come latelys saw this and thought, oh, you know what? I'm gonna start supporting them. I'm gonna jump over there. Yeah. Do you know what makes me laugh? And I swear to God, right? I swear to God. There's a couple of YouTube channels, right? I'm not going to name them, but there's a couple of YouTube channels. It makes me laugh, right? Because they go on like they're Arsenal fans, and you just blatantly know they're not. You blatantly know, yeah, that they come along in the Arsene Wenger period, and they started to like Arsenal, and they started to watch Arsenal because of how we played. And what they've done is funny because a year ago, when I see these two people, right? The way they were talking, they hardly knew anything about the club. But what they've done is, they go on Google and they start researching the club, blah blah. And now when you see them, right, they make an effort to spit a fact about Arsenal's history, about something that happened years ago, or a game, or a certain player. They now know things that they didn't know last year. But what they've done is they've researched it, and they watch other people's streams, and then they take little bits from those streams, what people say, and then they implement it and they word it differently on their stream. So essentially what I'm trying to say, guys, is they watch others, they copy it, they take it away, they copy and paste it, and then they jumble the words. And then they say it and they claim that that's their bit of knowledge. They claim it's come from them when it hasn't. What you've ultimately done is you've nicked it from him over there. Yeah. I'm telling you, these huge, and I can't because I can't be that much of a bastard, right? But I'm telling you, these are Johnny come latelys. They might like Arsenal. They might like them. Yeah, because they started watching Arsenal in a time where we were absolutely brilliant. Yeah. But as proper, true Arsenal fans, they're not. They're not. They've seen a gap in the market, and the trend on YouTube has always been, if you're Arsenal and if you support Arsenal, then and you want to open up a YouTube channel, the most traction really into Arsenal. There are probably 5-6 Arsenal YouTube channels popping up every week on YouTube. Like, if we're being honest, yeah, I don't see any Aston Villa. I mean, there are some on there, don't get me wrong. What, 2, 3 tops? Yeah. There's a lot of Man United, granted. Spurs, a good few. Yeah. No one beats Arsenal when it comes to YouTube. If we're being honest, right? There are so many Arsenal YouTube channels, it's an absolute joke. And it's true. And it's true. But there are a couple who you just so know. If you're half intelligent, you watch their stuff, or you get sent their stuff from, on Insta. Oh, Diesel. No, you're not going to believe what he said. Watch this clip. And I watch it and I think, yeah, they're not Arsenal fans. Like, they're making that they are. They just want to earn money on YouTube. They copy what people say. And it's funny, like, because they do certain sayings or certain words, the way they use it. I'm like, oh, you've been watching so-and-so, yeah? Because you've never said it like that before. Now you are. Now you're using this phrase or this word all the time now, that you've copied that from him over there. And do you know what? It makes me laugh, because it's like, if I notice it, you guys must notice it as well. There aren't very many I watch on here, if I'm honest with you guys. I'm one of these people. I have to be gripped from the start. There's certain people I really like watching, and there's others who I just think, how you've got a bigger channel than me. I just don't get it. I don't get how people watch you. It's like watching paint dry. They're so boring. Seriously, I just don't understand it. Like, I just don't get it. And some of these have got like big followings. I'm not hating. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Right? There's no humor. Right? There's no banter. They don't really come across as comfortable. I don't understand it. I really don't. Randy Viper, big up yourself. Randy, honestly, you're spending all your wages on me, man. I love it. Yeah. Thank you very much. I love it. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. Forget Ty. Cha Tabambaras. Forget Ty. They're using Yardman for jokes. Disgusting. And do you know what? Randy, yeah? Someone sent me, I'm trying to think who it was. One of you guys in the chat, actually, this was ages ago. One of you guys sent me a clip. Yardman did I'll never forget this. Yardman did what do they call it? It's not a stream. Someone help me out. What's the word? I watched his... Why is it escaping me? What's the word? Someone help me. No, not podcast. Someone on when Yardman does his thing on AFTV. What? It's not. I watched his stream or his like. What's the word? There's a word for it. I watched his. It's going to bug me now. Someone needs to help me. What's the word? What is the word? Please. He's in interview. No, it's not really an interview, is it? I don't know. There's a word for it. Fan cap. Ali D. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, it was bugging me there. Yeah, I watched his. Someone sent me one of his fan cams, right, where he was interviewed by. It was Robbie, actually. Robbie was interviewing him, and he. But what do you expect? Yeah, man, what do you expect? Well, I pay my season ticket. I pay a lot of money. I expect Arsenal to win the league. Something along those lines. And when he said that, did you see all those idiots and dickheads around him started laughing, like really mugging the man off? And all he said was, "Well, I expect Arsenal to win the league. We're a big club." And then you had Robbie laughing, saying, "No, Yardman, come on, serious. What do you expect? No, serious. Come on, big man thing. Yeah, come on, serious." I'll say it again, Robbie. Sorry, you clearly misheard me. Let me say it again. I expect Arsenal to win the league. And they're all laughing. No, Yardman, you're a joker, man. You're a joker. Then you see some of them grabbing his shoulder. No, come on, man. No, like you're on banter. And I'm watching it and I'm thinking, oh my God, do you know what? There is a reason. Yeah, there is a reason why the likes of Simon Jordan, right, will like attacks that channel and says they're a joke. Yeah. And sometimes I think it's a little bit harsh. Yeah. But you know what? When it's things like that, I make the man right. Because what did Yardman say that's so wrong? And this is what I'm saying now. This is what I'm saying about these Johnny-come-latelys, right? Because all of those people who were surrounding him when he was doing his fan cam, yeah? Are they really Arsenal fans? They might be. But they're the kind of Arsenal fans who are only interested in top four. They're not interested in winning cups, trophies. And this goes back to my original point, right? A large part of these Arsenal fans, right, and I've said it once, I'll say it again. This is what I used to say to like young Terrence all the time, right? A lot of these fans just want to go to a game, go to the pub beforehand, have a couple of pints with the lads. They go to games and they treat these games like a social. That's all it is. It's a jolly up. It's a jolly, right? They're there for a jolly, right? They go to the pub, they have a couple of pints, they go to the game, right? They watch us win 3-2 or we lose 3-2, whatever it is, win, lose or draw. They've seen 5 goals, 4 or 5 goals. They've got their money's worth. Then what they do, the game ends. Oh, sorry, half time. They go downstairs, grab a burger or a hot dog or whatever, come back upstairs, watch the second half. Game's done. What do? They reconvene with the lads down the pub, have another few drinks, have a bit of banter, jump on the train, go home to the family, and that's their day. It's a jolly. It's a social. These fans, not all of them, but a large section of these fans do not go to the game, yeah, in the hope of it's all about trophies. No, it's a jolly, right? Roy Keane said it, this prawn sandwich brigade, and he was bang on the money with that, yeah? And there's a lot of them at Arsenal. A lot of them at Arsenal, yeah? They're not interested in winning cups. These large section of Arsenal fans are watching me right now, and they probably think I'm an absolute dickhead. I'm chatting breeze. I'm chatting a lot of crap, yeah? Yeah? I'm telling you. And the sad thing is, there are so much more of them than what there are me. That is an absolute indictment of this club, and it's an absolute joke. And that is why we are not taken seriously. That is why any non-Arsenal fan will tell you the worst fan base in this league is Arsenal. That is why we are treated as a joke. That is why we are not taken seriously. That is why we never will be serious. That is why this manager is protected. Any other big club, you go for this amount of time without winning anything, compared to the money you spent, you'd be out the door. But no, this man can go another season, and the season after that, and the season after that, and the season after that, spunk another 600-700 million, and that man will be as safe as houses. As safe as houses. There is no risk to him ever getting sacked. Why would there be? Why would there be? The name of the game has always been about trophies. Trophies. Yeah? Of any sort. Just win something. Right? Win something for us. You can't even do that. And the thing is, a lot of these competitions, you've thrown in the bin. You, my friend. You, because you don't take them seriously. Because you are so much of an arrogant manager. Arrogant. That all you can see is the Champions League and the Premier League. Anything else you look down on because you are arrogant. Arrogant. Who are you to look down at these cups? The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. Who are you to look down at them? How many of you won? And you're looking down at them? Yeah, I say this all the time, guys. Randy, thank you very much, mate. Once again, love you. My brother, come on. Right? I say this all the time, people, yeah? Arsenal, right? For all of these absolute dickhead Arsenal fans, right? Or supposed Arsenal fans, yeah? The Johnny-come-latelys, right? They don't realise just how big of a club this is. It's big. And these Arsenal fans can say to me, come on, Deez, I know it's big. Yeah, but do you, though? Do you? Because there's big and there's big. Right? There's big and there's big. Yeah? We're not big. We're big. We are big. Big. I've said this before. You go anywhere in the world, anywhere Arsenal go for pre-season, any country in the world, they pack it. They pack it out. Fact. Right? Fact. We are a bigger club than Man City. Fact. Fact. We are the 3rd biggest club in this country. Fact. Any other country, and I mean this, any country in the world, Arsenal go there, they bring a massive contingent with them. Any stadium Arsenal play in, they pack it out. The Emirates Stadium, Arsenal could pack that out 10, 11, 12 times over. That is a fact. There is a, 10, 15-year waiting list for season tickets. That is a fact. Arsenal are big. Big. I'm telling you guys, don't take my word for it. This club is big. And do you know what? The old school Arsenal fans like me know this. We've known it and we always will know it. Arsenal are a big club. We haven't won for the league for 21 years, right? We are still a behemoth of a club. Behemoth. We are massive. We are a giant. The problem is, guys, we are a sleeping giant. And that is what pisses me off. Pepsi Pack, Thursday's National Fish and Chip Day. Here's £20 towards some Pepsi. Effing love you. Thank you for Pepsi. Honestly, I swear to God. I swear to God, it really means the world to me, guys, right, when you guys do this. Do you know what pisses me off, right? Some certain channels I see where super chats go in and they don't even bother to read them. That really gets my goat. And these guys get absolutely loads. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Right? Have a bit of respect, right, for your viewers. Have a bit of respect for your people and read them out. Right? Because you're earning that. You're earning off of that. Read it out. The whole reason people put super chats in, two reasons actually. One, to support the person, right, which is big respect. But secondly, if we're being honest, they want it read out. They want it read out. Why would you not? You're paying for it too, right and all. I've put super chats in, and when they haven't read it out, it pisses me off. In my head, I'm thinking, do you know what? If I could take that back and get a refund, I so would. Yeah, how dare you not read my comment out when I've paid for it? Yeah, who do you think you are? Sorry, that's just me. That's my attitude. Pepsi, I love it. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Thursdays, right, what's today? Monday, isn't it? I've got 3 days to wait, yeah? 3 days to wait. I used to be cod. I'm a haddock man now. Haddock and chips with a sausage in batter. Oh. And the chip shop near me is, honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous as well. So Pepsi, really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Love you, mate. Love you to bits. Static, facts, diesel, laugh at that. They can't use the go to Spurs excuse now. Remember, Arsenal fans wearing Tottenham shirts, supporting them. North London together, yuck. Facts! Diesel, George Graham won the league against the best Liverpool team. Right, there was a comment here. Where was it? Let me just find it. Static, Diesel, I left a comment right at the start of the show. I hope you saw it. It's great to see you, bro. Static, I love you, man. Do you know what, Static? Do you know what, right? Do you know what I love about you? I don't think I've said this to you before, but I've never forgot it, right? There's I won't say his name. He doesn't he watches me. I know he does, but he doesn't ever come in the chat, right? Yeah, but I know he watches, yeah. I ain't a dickhead. I know he watches, but I see him in everyone else's chats, right? And this one particular stream, he was coating me off. I remember, I'll never forget it. He was coating me off, saying, I've been leeching off Claude and this, that, the other. And I remember seeing your comment, Static, where you actually put the man right and said, listen, that's your opinion, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it, but look, there's like no need for that in here. Leave it, like it's done. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever. Yeah. I've seen others who watch me, who are in, not in the chat right now, but they normally watch and they go on, oh yeah, love you, Days. Yeah, all this. And then like us, when people cut me off in other people's chats, these same people who say they love me, like, and they like me and they like watching me, I see some of these people agreeing with them. So when I'm getting coated off, these people are agreeing with them. But yet the next day they're coming in my chat saying how much they like me and they love me. It just makes me laugh. I don't ever bring it up. I don't say anything because what's the point? Yeah, people are like that. Yeah, let's be honest. This world is so messed up, right? People are like that. They're very Jekyll and Hyde. I'm so used to it. I deal with people like this every single day of the week. It is what it is, right? There's no point getting angry about it because you're never going to defeat them. There's just too many of them. There's so many what I like to call wrong'uns, right? They're wrong'uns, They're not proper people. That was a saying in East London. Yeah, they're not proper people. They're not proper. Yeah, if you're not proper, you're a wrong'un. You're over there. Yeah, always been that way. But Static, you actually, you was like respectful, cool. Yeah, but you didn't join in. You didn't agree. Yeah, and I think you guys who watch me, listen, I can't keep this fakeness up week after week. I can't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't. I've never changed my stance. I can't remember what I said a year ago. I say what I think, and I've always remained that way. People want to think I've leached or this, that, the other. Cool. Nothing I say is going to disprove that. So there's not really much I can do. But Static, honestly, you are a real one, and I genuinely mean that. I just wanted to use this moment to just mention that, yeah, because I've got a very bad memory, but I remember things I shouldn't remember, and that's just something I remember. So there you go, whatever. But yeah, no, I love you, bruv. And listen, I just wanted. Where's this car? There was a comment I saw. I'm just trying to find it. I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't the comment, but I want to read this out anyway. Tony Neri, Michelle makes 8 million per year as one. See, this is another thing, right? Which a lot of Arsenal fans don't mention. He makes 8 million per year and has won nothing. So Arsenal, in their infinite wisdom, say, you know what? Let's give this arsehole a contract extension and 12.5 million per year. The same thing, we did the same thing with Arsene Wenger. We rewarded failure. That is why a lot of people class Arsenal as a bit of a joke club. Joke. Yeah. Let me know, guys, in any other job, is failure rewarded? If you fail and you win nothing, if you're in a sales job and you don't hit your bonus, if you don't hit your figures, you don't hit your budget, you don't hit your target, whatever it is, yeah, and your manager says, listen, you had a crap year, you failed this year, you didn't hit any of your targets, right? You didn't hit any of your KPIs, you didn't hit any of your budgets, but you know what? In spite of all of that, I want to give you a pay rise. And on top of that pay rise, I'm also going to give you a nice little cheeky bonus. How about that? Let's be real here, guys. Does that happen? No. Does it? Oh, but it does at Arsenal. The worse you do, the more we're going to pay you. It happens at Arsenal because that's what we do. We did it with Arsene Wenger, and we're definitely doing it with this guy. Honestly, it's a joke, isn't it? Arsenal have just got money to chuck. Makes me laugh. I go back to that Marlon comment. Man City spent all this money. Yeah, trust me, Arsenal spend money. We let players go for free. Yeah, we let players go for free. I'm telling you, any club who can do that and can afford to do that, trust me, they've got money. Yeah, they've got money. Come on, use your brain. Right, give me a second. Let me just try and find. AJ, this isn't a comment as well, but I'm going to read this out anyway. Don Carlo won his 27th trophy as a manager and his 5th Champions League as manager. Top 3 all time easily. The guys who watch me every week, isn't Don Carlo the manager that young Terrence said is washed up? Where are you, Terrence? Isn't that what he said? What did he do at Everton? And this is it's not just him. There's a lot of these Arsenal fans, right? I guarantee. Look, it's like this. Yeah, I know Don Carlo's won 27 trophies. I know he's won 5 Champions Leagues, and I know he's the top 3 of all time. But Dees. But what did he do at Everton though, Dees? What did he do at Everton? He failed at Everton though, didn't he? Yeah, but he failed at Everton. What did he win at Everton? What did he win? He's washed up. He's crap. What did he win now? If he's so good, why didn't he win at Everton? Honestly, uneducated dickheads, brother. This is what it is. These are people who clearly didn't go to school, and if they did go to school, it must have been one of the worst schools ever. My God, I dread to think what the teachers were like. What did they teach you? You don't even know the basics, my friend. Honestly, I swear to God, uneducated. Yeah, I have a low tolerance as a person. I promise you guys, I really do. I can't take nonsense. I don't have the time for it. Life is short as it is. I can't do it. I can't listen to crap. Yeah, and that's how I look at it. And this is me being polite. People who are like that, who have that way of thinking, it is what I like to call uneducated. And I will say this again. I said it at the start of the stream, and I'll say it again. Those people who are uneducated, I feel so sorry for their kids. I feel so sorry for their kids, because what chance have they got with parents like this who haven't got a brain cell between them? I'm sorry. But I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. David Contreras, big up yourself, David. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. I saw it. Blimey. God, name from the past, a blast from the past. Lone Star Londoner, big up yourself. Arteta's army on the march. Lone Star is very much with young Terrence. He's never liked me. He loves young Terrence. So I think we know where this is going to go. But listen, nonetheless, big respect for you to be in the chat, mate. And I hope you're well. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in ages. Static, we've got 44 likes. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Ryan Egal said to Lee early in the season that if Arteta didn't win anything, it's time for him to go. But now he's saying that he deserves another season. I actually saw that stream, and do you know what makes me laugh? Right, so I actually think Egal's all right. Yeah, I streamed when I first started. Just to give you guys a bit of a history lesson, when I very first started streaming, it was on Sonny's channel. I'm going back years now, and Egal was on there. Back then, he was called the Kid, right? And we used to stream quite a bit, and we'd speak like personally as well. Like, you know, I'm sure we had each other's numbers, and we like throw, you know, texts, you know, every now and again. And obviously, when I left that channel, and people were making me out to be a wrong and Terrence, because a few of us left that channel because the way that people were being treated, I didn't agree with it. But it was spun of, we've left him in the lurch, and we're joining. We joined Claude. And then Claude got a lot of hate for that as well, because he took us on. Egal knows the real truth. Yeah, around that time, Egal was coating me and Terry off. But then 5 minutes later, he done the same thing, and he left, and he done his own channel. So, okay, no one talks about that. We're the wrong ones, right? But whatever. I actually saw Egal at the. I see him at the game. Start of last season, we played a friendly against. No, it was a what was it? It was a preseason game against Sevilla at the Emirates, and I see him there. First time we've met in person, and to be honest, I think he's all right. I think Egal's all right. I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I don't, if I'm honest, but he's got the bottle to say it. Yeah. Trust me, there are worse than him on this platform. There are worse than him. He's actually all right. Yeah, I know his game. He digs a lot of people out, but it attracts traffic. Yeah, you just got to look past all that, guys. In person, he's actually all right. Some of the things he says, he digs, and I like. He'll do a stream with you, and like you walk away thinking, "Oh, me and him are cool." Like, and then 5 minutes later, he's digging you out on his channel, and it's like, "Well, hang on a minute, we were cool yesterday, and now you're digging me out." Right? Like, we all know what the game is, right? He does that because obviously it sparks a reaction, and then more people watch, and you get the traffic coming over, and your views go up, and you get more subscribers. I mean, it's the game, right? It's the game. Yeah, cool. You know, I get it. Personally, me and him have always been all right. And when I see him at the game, yeah, it was cool. Didn't realize how big I was. I'm 6'3". On here I look short. Everyone thinks I'm short, but I'm actually quite a tall guy, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, it was a brief chat. But listen, he's all right. Egal's all right. I will say that he's all right. Jason Carter as well, double unskippable. Jason, hope you're well, mate. Respect Diesel finally caught alive. Big up to the chat as well. Jace, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're good. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, mate. I hope you're keeping well, mate. AFC always, we haven't had a world-class player since Alexis Sanchez. He was levels above Aubameyang. Oh yeah, of course he was. Easy. Wolfgang, help Diesel reach 50 likes. Smash that button. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, listen, I know it's not a lot, but 50 is kind of the benchmark for a channel of my size, I suppose. So, yeah, why not? I don't know. I'd like to say 100, 200, yeah, but the likelihood is I'm never going to get that. Pepsi Pack. Pep is a smart man, as he knows City have one more season left in the Premiership. That's why he's bailing. Yeah, listen. you know, he's more or less, and he's not really confirmed it. He's more or less come out and said he's probably going to do one more. You know, and the thing with him is, you know, he wants to go out on a high. So I personally think they're going to do some serious dough this summer, Man City. Because we did, you know, in all fairness to Arsenal, you know, we did keep them on their toes, you know, towards the end of the season. And the signings that they brought in, for me, they've not really been a great success. So I don't think he's going to risk another season like this season, even though they won the league. It was all decided on the very last day, and as a result of that, I can see Man City spending some serious money and getting some quality players in this summer. Lone Star, I love the club. Convinced we have the right man at the helm. We have massively improved. Declan Rice was sensational for us last season. Look, you know, that's your opinion. Declan Rice was great this season, in my opinion. I don't think the man's world class, not yet. He will get there, I'm sure. As of this moment, right now, I can't say he's well. I don't think we've got one world class player, in my opinion. I really don't. Not yet. We've got potential in the team. But listen, you know, he's hardly ever injured. I can think of 2 or 3 bad games he had. Other than that, I thought Declan Rice was bang on. The one thing we do need to do, in order to get the best Declan Rice and to get more out of him, is he needs a reliable, solid midfield partner. That's one thing we need to address this summer. And if we don't, I swear to God, I will smash something up in this living room. Because it's let's be real here, guys. It's so clear for all to see, right? Lone Star Nketiah is off to Fulham, and Kitty Catty. Christ, let's hope. Apparently, I read somewhere that Fulham want him, Reece Nelson, and Emil Smith Rowe. They want to take all 3, apparently. Yeah. If I was Arsenal, I'd get that deal done quick. Guna Gargamel, big up yourself. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. 47 likes. Come on, we're getting there. Steffi, good evening. Hope you're well, my love. Hope you're good, darling. We've got Brenny as well. Big up Brenny, my guy. Come on, Brenny K74. Hope you're well. Oregon Goon, that's a gal to a T, Diesel. See, look, I know him. I know his game, man. I know what he's doing. Like, look, Feb, listen, you know, there's a lot of one thing I've noticed on, you know, in this YouTube game, right? There is a lot of jealousy, you know. When you're not doing well, when you're just sort of staying at a certain level, like, people are always all right to you. And I think when you start growing, you know, and look, fair play to him, because you know, he's got a fair amount of subs. You know, I think when you start growing, you start getting a bit more traction. You know, that's where you really do get the haters coming out for you. But a lot of it's jealousy, man. I mean, you know, I'll never forget when Terrence and when we joined Claude. You know, I mean, we joined a channel that was at the time, I think we ended up on 35,000. So we helped grow it. Don't get me wrong, but when we joined him, I think Claude was on about 21,000, right? So, you know, we had a lot of haters around that time. Don't forget, I think, you know, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of these Arsenal channels, right? A lot of, you know, who stream every day. They stream loads and loads and loads, but yet they never grow, right? The truth of the matter is, and you know, with the biggest respect in the world, some of these channels aren't very good. If we're being honest, right? They're not. You know, there's one guy in particular, I won't name him. There's one guy in particular, I just find it very hard to watch him. I think he's absolutely crap, right? I really do. No offense. He does stream a lot. He does a lot of watch-alongs, you know, cool, right? And he has certain people on. Yeah, he doesn't come across well on camera. He's not for me, I don't think he's a good host. Yeah, he struggles to get his words out. I don't think he's all that at all, right? He's probably a lovely bloke. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't know him, right? But like, if I'm not engrossed in it, I can't watch it. And I think we're in a, you know, the way the world is now and the way a lot of people are, you know, you've literally got, if you don't grip people straight away, they will probably watch a couple of minutes and then switch off and go to someone else. You know, most of the streams I do on this channel are because I chat for Britain, as you guys know. most of the streams I do are around about 2.5, 3 hours, right? 3 hours long. Yeah. And you guys will stay with me from the first minute to the last minute. That for me, right? It's irrelevant how many subs I've got or how many times I stream. For me, the biggest compliment for me is I can go for 3 hours, which is a long time. I can go for 3 hours and you guys will stay with me for that amount of time. Or the majority of you guys will anyway, right? When I started this stream earlier on, I had about 40 odd watching. I've still got 40 odd watching. The same people are watching. You guys have been watching me. I've been going, what, for an hour and 44 minutes, right? So I must be entertaining enough for you guys to still be here and stick it out and still watch. Yeah, that's a big, big compliment. Trust me. Yeah, it just goes to show I'm a natural at YouTube. I'm a natural. I love it. But there are a lot of people who aren't. Unfortunately, they're not. It's not their thing. And granted, big respect. Obviously, they still stream and stream and stream, and they never grow. And that's not a dig. I promise you, it's not a dig. I've been on 1.7 for God knows, so I can't say much. But the thing, what I would say is, when Terrence and I joined Claude, we joined a channel with already like a big channel which already had 20 odd thousand subs. So these smaller guys are looking at us two thinking, hang on a minute, I'm streaming every day. These two wannabes, these two new guys have just come on and they've just joined a 20k channel straight away and they've done nothing to earn it while I'm streaming every day and I'm working my nuts off and I'm not growing. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much what we got. So when we first joined Claude, because no one really knew us, oh, they're taking advantage of him. Oh, they're nicking his money. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, they're going to take over the channel. I'll never forget a time, right, when we was on his channel, like all three of us, like, we were a team, good team. I'll never forget it was off for a few weeks because Claude was really ill. He was really ill. So obviously the show's got to go on, right? So Terrence and I, for 2 or 3 weeks, it was just us on his channel. Oh my God. Oh, they've got rid of him. Oh, they've nicked his channel. Oh, they've stolen his channel. Oh my God, these two. Oh, you absolute wrong'uns. What have you done with him? Where is he? Have you killed him? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, and then 3 weeks later, he comes on. Yeah, I'm still here, guys. I was ill. The boys were, handling it while I was gone. It's just mad, isn't it? Like, and again, did we get an apology for that? No. Lone Star, you were there around that time. I'm sure you can remember that. But look, there you go. There you go. What's that? There you go. Right. So look, you do get people. You get idiots, man. You just got to ignore them. That's what I say, guys. Ignore them. AJ, Tom, this guy is an absolute prick, man. And that's one thing I will say. I don't like this guy at all. Right. Let me say this, right? So when we was on Claude and the Bouncers, if anyone can remember, guys, we started to do merch, right? We started doing merch, yeah. Claude and the Bouncers. Remember I used to wear the cap? Yeah, the black and red. And we do T-shirts, and we had a page for merchant, like for merch, right? Anyone, right? And this guy, this absolute boring dickhead, right? He's another one, absolute knob. This guy is so arrogant. I don't watch him. I've watched a couple of his things, and I have to switch off. It does not engage me one little bit. I think the guy's an absolute plum, right? Do you know what makes me laugh? He's one of these guys, yeah, right? He'll give it to you on here, and yet if I see him out in the street, he'd shit his pants. He's one of them guys. He's just one of them. He's not a proper bloke. He's not proper, right? He's one of them. He'd shit himself. Absolute dickhead. Right, going on like he's one. Oh, he's upper class. No, go and do one, bro. You ain't fooling no one, mate. Everyone in the industry knows you're a dickhead anyway. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we was doing merch, right? And I remember he come out, and I've never had any dealings with him. Yeah, and I've never spoken to him. Terrence had never spoken to him. None of us. And then he put something on Twitter. Yeah, I find it something along the lines of he didn't agree with us doing merch. Didn't agree with it. He thought it was wrong. And I'm like, and when people put something, I mean, DT did this to us as well, yeah, because he put, they have a big following, they put it on YouTube, and then they put it on Twitter or Twitter at the time, and then all the little minions come out of the surface and try and come for us, yeah. I could have 1 million followers on Twitter, I could have 10 followers, I couldn't care less. Come for me, I can handle it, yeah. Trust me, Yeah, I don't know you. You don't pay my bills. You do not pay my way in life. If I don't know you and you're not paying for me, I could not give a toss about you. Yeah, right. I'm living rent free in your head. You're not in my head. I'm clearly bothering you, but you're not bothering me. Who's got the problem? It's not me, is it? Right. And this is where intelligence has to come in. And this is, God forbid, rest in peace to Claude. I used to say this to him. Claude would let these things bother him. Never bothered me. Never bothered Terrence. Right. Couldn't care less. But I'll tell you for free, this guy's an absolute prick. Can't stand the geezer, absolute knob. Facts. Yardman gets ridiculed every interview. What Wobby doesn't let him speak facts, and the crowd in the backyard, they're like hyenas. Thank you. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. 48 likes and subscribe. Brilliant, lovely. Trying to think of anything else I've missed. 51 likes. Bosh, come on, we got it. Lone Star Londoner, Diesel for Prime Minister, Voice of the People, old school manners. Come on. You can't, listen, I've always said this, right? And I'll say it on the channel. You can't beat old. You can't beat it, man. I'm sorry. I hate the way the world has become now. Yeah. Honestly, I hate it. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what annoys me as well? No, I won't say that. I won't say that because that would involve me mentioning someone. What else we got here? 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 50 facts about Don Carlo. Thank you very much. Terry's in Michelle's apartment. Chris Lewis, big up yourself, Chris. Up your well. Yo, Diesel, you and Lee should do a video together as you both hold Arsenal to the standards. Up, big man. Yeah, listen, I went out to see him last year in Spain. You know what it is, Chris? I'll be honest with you, mate. And I said this to Lee last year, right, when I was with him. Yeah, I might be wrong here. In fact, he told me I was wrong, right? But my thing is, I've always been conscious of, like, how do I word this? My parents live in Spain, right? So every year I go out there. So, and obviously I know he's out there, right? So I, got chatting and said, look, I'm coming out soon. Like when I come out, like, like we'll do a night, have a few drinks, whatever, right? Make a night of it, which we did, right? We had a great night, yeah, top guy. But I'm always conscious of, I've come out to see you. I've not come out to see you because I want you to come on my channel and boost my channel up. And it's with me, it's never ever fake. I'm coming out to see you because I like you, yeah. It's got no strings attached. Like, oh, now we've seen each other and we're mates. I want you to come on my channel every week and grow it for me, right? There's a lot of people who do this. I won't name them again because a lot of these people you guys know and you watch them all the time, yeah. But in my opinion, yeah, some of these little friendships you see, they're fucking fake. They are, right? YouTube's a business, man. And if I'm doing all right, he's big. If I get him on my channel, that grows my channel, and it's opened me up to his subs, and it's just another avenue for us, for me to get more subs, right? Because obviously I'll have a large waft of people coming over to me. They're going to watch me because he's on it, and vice versa. I'll do the same with him, and I see a lot of this, right? And for me, I just think I always try and stay away from it. I'm not one to beg someone to go on their channel. If I get asked, I'll happily go on. But I have to be asked. I'll never beg. Yeah. And to be honest with you, Chris, I like doing my own thing. I've been on streams before where there's 5, 6 of us on, and I really want to say something, and I can't have to wait my turn. And I'm a solo man. Do you know what I mean? I'm one of them people. As nice as it is to be asked, I don't get asked often. If I'm honest, if you have to go on other people's channels, maybe I'm too much. I don't know. Right. I've been gone quite a long time on here. I don't really hear from these guys. When I'm doing well, I'll hear from them. When I'm not, I don't hear nothing from them, which is cool. That's fine. It's very clicky on YouTube. But I'm one of them people. I like to stand on my own. I'm not in a group. I'm not in a clique. I'm my own man. And you know what? I believe I'm good enough to hold my own on a stream. Yeah, just me, individual. Yeah, I don't need to be with loads of people. So yeah, and that's just me. That's not a dig. That's not nothing like that. That's just me being real. That's me. That's my honest opinion. Yeah. But Chris, much appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated for your comment. And yeah, that's what it is. Del Boy Gunner TV, pick up yourself, mate. Up you're well. Depends on his body of work next season. Please explain that. Look at this. Who is this Terry guy? You! You're Terrence. I know that's him. 53 likes. Come on. Oh, I see. Where's that comment gone? Hang on. Lone Star, do miss Tell, Diesel and Claude. Do you know what makes me laugh, right? That was as much as I say what I say about young Terrence on here, right? You know, I do, and I've told you guys this. I miss him. I do miss him. I love streaming with him. I really do. Yes, he used to wind me up, and I'm sure I wound him up. But you know, us two together were absolutely brilliant. You know, and that's what a proper debate is, right? Someone who's so far to the left, and the other one who's so far to the right, and I think that's what makes good TV, so to speak. Yeah, and I do miss the man. I've asked him so many times to come on, and he doesn't. I can't force the man. I will work around him. I've always said that. I know he's busy. I know he works hard. I know he's, you know, but you know, an hour a month, surely you can find the time to give me that. And it's a shame for him because he's good on this. He's good at this, you know. So it is a shame. And Claude and the Bannisters, you know, you go to the channel now, you know, all the streams of us three have been wiped. Cool, okay. That's fine. You know, it all went downhill once Claude went anyway. You know, certain promises were made and they weren't, you know, they weren't like fulfilled. There's a reason why I left the channel of that size, guys. Think about it. Use your noddle for a minute, right? Why would Diesel leave a channel of that size to start up on his own with zero zilch? Why would I do that? Right? Just ask yourself that. I ain't going to go too deep into it. Yeah. But we had some absolutely legendary streams on that channel, and yet they've all been taken off. Right? And that wasn't me. I can assure you that wasn't me. And there you go. And what's been done with that channel since? Let me ask the question. Because it's still up. I see it the other week. It's still there. What's been done with it? Fuck all. That's what's been done with it. What a waste. Absolute joke. Could have really made something with that. But had to be ruined, eh? Whatever. Oh, let me shut up before I crack on and I say something I really do regret. Anyway, Mastermind. Mastermind. Who are you referring to? You know. People know. Don't worry. If you know, you know. Diesel can go all night. That's what she said. Boom. Come on, Lone Star. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kyle Walsh-Scanner is in the chat as well. Big up yourself, Kyle. Hope you're well, mate. Big up yourself. Ryan, go on, see, he got it. That's why the females love our Daisy can go all night, eh? They call me Duracell, mate. Duracell, 54 likes. Come on, yep. Tony Neri, yeah, mate, not taking shots at you. I don't mug people off for their opinions. I will argue with them, but to each his own. Exactly, Tone. Exactly that, mate. Diesel, those were crazy times about those wild accusations. I was there too, bro, as you know. Yeah, mate, I know you was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, you've been there. This is what I'm saying, Static. This is why when I say these things, I sort of refer to you quite a bit because you're probably one of the main ones in this chat who've been watching me from day. You know what I'm saying? So if I have changed, let me know. I don't think I have, but if I have, you tell me. I don't. I've always been the same. Whereas I'm seeing a lot of people there, as they're getting bigger, the hype's getting to them and they're getting a bit cocky. I've noticed with. Well, I see certain streams, I'm like, come on, man, you ain't got to be like that. Do you know what I mean? It's you know, it goes to their head. You know, I just don't understand why. LED, can't stand him, Diesel. He's the worst Arsenal YouTuber out of the lot. Arrogant, thinks his words are gospel. You're talking about Tom Canton, I guarantee it. I'm totally with you. Oregon Goon, incredible stream today, Diesel. See? And this is the thing, guys. This is another thing, right? Which I think pisses off a lot of people. They don't. Well, I hear things, right? It's literally like this. Hang on a minute. How can Diesel go a month or 2 months without streaming, and then when he comes and does a stream, he gets 40, 50 people watching him? How comes he can do that, and yet I bust my ass every night streaming, and I get 5, 6 people watching me? Yeah, and out of those 5 or 6, 4 of them are my family. Yeah, I've got my mum, my dad, my brother, and my sister watching. The other 2, I swear, honestly, I'm promising you now, there are people watching this or who will watch it at some point and think, how does this geezer do it, man? How does this geezer do it? He's been gone for what? He's been out of sight, out of mind for all this time. He does a stream and he's got 40, 50 people watching him. How? How does he do it? Yeah, I swear. Honestly, the jealousy within YouTube is so rife. It just makes me laugh because I'm all about the banter, innit? I love it. I just sit here and think, oh my god, like, have you got no life? Seriously, there's more to life than YouTube, guys. Seriously, just come on, chill, go and pull a bird or something, man. Relax. 55 likes, big up, come on. And Ewing Jones, good to see you streaming again. It's been a while. It has been a while. As for Arsenal, we're just the nearly side. Haven't quite got what it takes to get over the line. Arteta's too tactically naive to do so. Absolute facts. I got a bounce. No, mate. Never apologise, Static. You've been here for the long haul. Thank you very much, mate. Right, go and get a drink, have an early night, and bang up for work. Me and my whole family are watching you right now. Big up, Diesel. Mastermind. I love you, bruv. Come on. I love you, man. Do you know what? This is what I'm saying. This is why, to be honest with you, this is why I know I have done, because when I get emotional, I can't help it. But this is why, if you guys are being honest, I don't really swear on it, do I? I don't. I say the odd word here and there, right? And I think I have done tonight a couple of times. I do apologise. But I am very, very aware. I know a lot of other YouTubers do. Every other word is a swear word. But I'm very aware that a lot of you guys watch this and you got your kids with you. So it's I'm very respectful. Do you know what I mean? So I try my hardest not to. Yeah, you don't have to keep swearing to get your point across, right? Big up to Chig, right? He taught me that because he very, very well spoken guy. He could get his point across and he could do it in a nice, calm. Yeah, big up to Chig. Rest in peace to him as well. Let's not forget Chig because he was a real one. Anything else? Anything else? Christ, I'm missing a lot of comments here, aren't I? The assembled is here. Lovely. Hope you're well, mate. Shame the streams are raised, but I've got the memories. Mate, that's the most important thing, yeah? That's the most important thing. It's all about the memories, man. It's all about the memories. 61 likes. AJ, man, what's going on here? Lord have mercy. Bansters. Oh, those days, mate, I bloody miss them. We had some great banter on the Bansters and some lively debate and some right laughs. Made me get through COVID. I'm telling you. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Around that time, and this is me being a little bit biased, around that time, I don't think anyone could touch us, man. We went for a stage where it was every stream was dynamite, absolute dynamite. Yeah, the viewing, like the views we used to get was brilliant. But do you know what? Do you know why a lot of people watched us? Because it was so real. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't scripted. It isn't on here, by the way. I don't script nothing, right? 5 minutes before I'm due to go live, I sit here and I'm like, oh God, what am I going to talk about? I swear to God. And it just flows. As soon as I hit that live button, it just comes out. And also, I've got you guys as well. So I feed off you as well. So listen, we're never short of things to talk about. Let's have it right. Ali D, another super chat. Ali D, I love you. My brother. Thank you very much. A little towards the steak fund. You guys know I've got a love for steak, right? I love it. I have lost a bit of weight, guys. It's so great that you guys have noticed. No one said nothing, but anyway, whatever. Ali D, thank you very much, mate, for the steak. I'm telling you now, I am eating well tonight. In fact, the super chats that I've had tonight, I'm eating well for the rest of the week. Yeah, because as much as they do pay the bills, what I mean by the pays the bills, it pays for my steak. So thank you very much. Big up yourself. What else have we got here? David P as well. Come, Dave. Hope you're well, mate. Big up, Diesel. I've just checked and I'm pretty sure the streams are still there. Said at the time that channel should have gone to you. I'm pretty sure that's the way Claude would have wanted it. I know that, David, and you know that, mate, but certain people didn't know that. Certain people thought there was so much money to be made, and when they realised there wasn't, whatever. Anyway, Footy Chats, rest in peace, Chig and Claude, both real ones. Yes, they were. Big, rest in peace to Chig. I love Chig. I always, and you know, if you guys can remember, I always used to praise. I always used to like big up his channel as well. The channel we did, Chig Flicks. Do you remember that? I used to love that. Yeah, where he talk about things he's watching, music, like songs that had just come out, a series he just watched. I used to love that. What else? Robin's here. Wazzaroonie. Come on, Wazzaroonie. Wazzardino. Those streams with you, Terrence and Claude, were legendary. I know Warren used to love them. Yeah, Warren and Terrence always had this love-hate relationship, right? It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, my God. Lone Star, we've got the best steak here in Texas. Well, look, in that case, I'm waiting for the invite. However, no offense, Lone Star, I am aware it's Texas. Would I be safe out there? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? So, yeah, hopefully. AJ, Diesel, can I please ask, how is your son doing? Hope he is well. Same for his mother, of course, mate. My whole family are good at the moment. Thank you very much, AJ. Thanks for asking. Yep, he's banging to his football, mate. He's proper Arsenal now. His mum comes from a Tottenham family, but obviously I put my foot down with that. And I told him straight, I said, look, if you want to be a loser, yeah, support Tottenham. Yeah, if you want to be a winner, yeah, if you want to support a proper club with serious heritage and trophies, all that, albeit not recently, but we have won them, then I think you know which way you got to go, son. Yeah. And obviously he saw sense in the end. He did go through a phase where he was Man United. That was because kids now, as we all know, kids nowadays tend to follow players rather than clubs. And he absolutely loves Ronaldo. So when Ronaldo was at Man United, he supported Man United. And then when Ronaldo left, he went through a phase where he still liked him. And then when I made him sit down and watch that Piers Morgan interview with Ronaldo. Yeah, I made him watch it. True, honestly, it's a true story. I made him watch it. Yeah. And my point to him was, listen to all these things Ronaldo is saying about the club he's currently playing for. Yeah. How bad it is. How these kids don't listen. Yeah. How the standards have slipped. How the mentality's gone. How the stadium needs to be fixed. How they have the same chefs and the same cooks. Yeah. This is meant to be Man United. Yeah. Yeah, since Fergie left, look at the sham of a club it's become. And you, as my son, you want to support that? Watch this. Give me your thoughts after. Once he saw that, no, Dad, I'm with you. I'm with you. Come to the Arsenal. Yeah. And listen, kids should follow their fathers. Yeah, they should. I say that my dad's West Ham, believe it or not. I say that, but you know, in all seriousness, really, let's be honest, most kids, they tend to follow their dad, right, with regards to the football club that they support. The problem is kids nowadays, they as I said, they do follow players rather than clubs. And I think this has always been my issue with Arsenal. You know, sort yourselves out because you are missing out on a generation of fans now. They really are. But a lot of people don't. I'm always long term. I'm the kind of person I'm thinking more about tomorrow than today. But again, the large majority of people just live for the moment and look at today. They don't really look at tomorrow. And yeah, that's very dangerous. David P, those were the days, man. Claude, Diesel and Terrence, when I think of all the times we could have had if things had been different. Rest in peace to Claude and Chig. Big up yourself. Oh, my God, this guy, I've not seen him in ages. Fresh drip art. Big up yourself. Man, I ain't seen you in time. How you been? Diesel, you absolute legends. How are you, my handsome brother from another mother? Bless. See, always mentions how good looking I am. I love this guy. My brother. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Hope you're well. Still breathing, I see. Love it. Damo Gunner as well. Big up yourself, Damo. Mate, you tell me. You probably know more than I do. I have no idea. Fresh, bring your kids up, right, people. Arsenal is the way. Come on. Wazza, Ian, right. My favourite all-time Arsenal player. And Ewan Jones, I watched the Anfield 89 documentary last week. The way George Graham turned us from a nearly team to a top team was incredible. That's a proper process, not what Arteta's selling us. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. In my lifetime, my personal opinion, George Graham is my favourite manager. I know a lot of people will say Arsene Wenger, and you know that there is a good debate to be had there. Again, I think it probably comes down to preference. I've always had a thing for George, if I'm honest. I've just loved George. You know, I've met the man. I was in awe of the man, and he definitely had something about him. Having said that, Arsene Wenger for me does have an aura. He does walk into a room and he's got that. I coat him off a lot on here because, you know, I just find it unforgivable the way he was put himself, his needs above the club. And for me, I can never, ever forgive that. I just can't forgive it. I'm sorry, I can't. And also this top four mentality thing that still lingers around this club, that was from him. Yeah, so when I see this man doing a jig on the last day of the season, when it was confirmed Arsenal did in fact get top four, and this man is doing a jig on the touchline, that for me, that smacked of loser. That was loser mentality. And yes, he's been gone several years now, but that mentality is still very, very evident at this club and in the fan base. However, having said that, the man does have an aura. I will say that much. Wazza, George Graham was elite tactically, light years ahead of Arsene Wenger. Fact. Love it. Do you know what, guys? I'm very intrigued to see. Do you know what I was going to say? That's what I was going to say to you. Right, it is, right? So, when I advertised this stream earlier on, obviously, I always advertise it on Instagram. And for whatever reason, I always advertise it on X, and for whatever reason, it's not going through on there. I don't know what's happened. It's just not. I'm not seeing it. Whatever. I'm not really on X all the time. Anyway, I don't really like it. I'm more of an Instagram man. So anyway, I was on X, and I'm just reading through some of these comments from these Arsenal fans, right? And there's this bird on there, and she put I won't say who it is, but she put a comment about there's a Leeds player called Somerville, right? And she put Arsenal should buy Somerville as a backup to Saka. Yeah. He'd be a really good player for us. And you know, like, and I remember Somerville a little bit from when Leeds were in the Premier League, yeah? Like, no doubt he's okay. But when I read that, there was a little part of me that thinks, and I hate to say this, guys, I'm so sorry, but you're a woman, you know sod all, yeah? Zip it, right? I'm sorry, guys, I know it's sexist, but I can't talk to women about football. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So anyway, that riled me up. And then secondly, in my head, I'm thinking, hang on a minute, whoa. Now, he may be an okay player, he may be a good player. Again, I'm going to say this. We're Arsenal. We are. Like, aim bigger. Do you know what I'm saying? Aim bigger. Do you know what it is, right? When I say about this woman thing, yeah? So my boy plays for a team, right? And obviously I take him most weekends, right, to play. And I'm really, I'm quite a vocal parent, right? So, like, basically, when the team's not playing well, or do you know what? For the dads in the chat, right? Any dad in the chat who takes their boy to football, yeah, it's great to do, but at the same time, if we're being totally honest here, it's one of the most frustrating things to watch, right? Because you could be playing, you could have all the possession, and you're just missing chance after chance. And this team that you're playing against, right? They, with all due respect, they're crap, yeah. And yet they get one chance and they score. And before you know it, you're 1-0 down, and yet they've done nothing to warrant that, right? And as a parent, you're watching it, and I'm going, you do go mad. And when you lose a game, us dads, right? If like, especially me, right? If we lose a game, it really winds me up. I can't let it go, yeah. Especially like if you're watching your boy and he's not had the best game, yeah, and you know he's better than what you're seeing, right? It just happens to be a Sunday and he can't be bothered or whatever, right? Because you know what kids are like, right? They switch off. Something goes against them, and obviously that's their mood gone for the rest of the game, right? They can't snap out of it. Yeah, and there's a lot of kids like that, right? And as a parent, there's part of me thinking, I've driven all this way, yeah, for this game for you. You better bloody turn up, right? So I'm one of them parents, yeah. But yet, when we lose a game, it really gets me. It winds me up, right? And yet, you get some of the mothers, lovely girls, by the way, lovely women, right? Don't get me wrong, but you get some of the as long as they had fun. As long as they've had a good time, that's all that matters. And it's like, shut your mouth. Who are you? Yeah. I can't help it, guys. That attitude just winds me up. And it's always the mums. Like the dads are more like me, right? Yeah. Like it just riles us and we start talking about it and we're like, ugh. Yeah. It's always the mums who we could lose 4-0, 5-0, whatever, right? Whatever. Oh, they played all right, though, to be fair. And as long as they had fun. I don't drive here on a Sunday morning. My weekend off, yeah. I don't drive here to have fun, right? It's all about winning, yeah, right? And some of these coaches, it's all about taking part. That's all that counts. Like, come on, boys. No. This is another thing, right, that really pisses me off, right, with kids' football nowadays, yeah. There was this thing that even come out saying that there's this thing that they're doing where you can't shout anything now, you can't say anything unless it's praise. If it's praise, it's cool. Anything negative, you can't say it. And I'm like, nah. This is where I know football's dead now and especially like kids' football. Yeah. If you're playing crap, I'm telling you're playing crap. I'm your father, right? I know you're better than that. Yeah. Right. And I'm sorry. Now, some parents will hear this and they've heard me say it and they think I'm being a bit harsh. Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. Like, my boy's not a loser. Right. He is a good player. He's a very good player. Yeah. But you know, I remember watching this. I remember watching the David Beckham documentary, right? Where his dad, Ted, was saying the exact same thing. He was so hard on David, right, when he was a kid. And he used to have so many rows with David's mum. Because you know what the mum's like? Oh, leave him alone, Ted. Let him have fun. It's only a game. All this crap, right, that women come out with, yeah? And Ted was the one who was like, no. Which means no. He's good. He's got something. He's got a talent. Don't waste it. Yeah? And look at the player David Beckham become. Now, for me, I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think David Beckham is anywhere near world class. I don't. I know a lot of people do. Yeah. For me, no. Very good player, though. Like, very good player. And you look at what he achieved, right? You can't knock him. Yeah. But for David Beckham to have got to that level, I'm telling you now, a lot of that was his dad years ago pushing him. Yeah. On the days you can't be bothered. No. We're going to the park. We're playing. Oh, yeah, but Dad. We went yesterday. No. Shut up. We're going. Shut up. Oi, quiet. We're going. Yeah. And then you got the mum. Oh, leave him. Oi, you. Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Man thing. We're going. Yeah. And you can imagine the amount of rows that they would have had. But he stuck to his guns. And when you look now, this is what makes me laugh about women, right? About the mums. Your kid makes it. Look at David Beckham now. I guarantee at some point in David Beckham's career, his dad, I'm sure his name's Ted, his dad, Ted, would have turned around to his mum and said, what you got to say now? What you saying now? All them times you told me to lay off him, all them times you told me to go easy on him. Now what? Now what you got to say? You're living in a house, a mansion that he's paid for. Your car's paid for. Your mortgage is paid for. Your handbags, Mulberry bags or whatever they are, they're paid for. Your Gucci and all that's paid for. What you got to say now? What you got to say now? Thank you. Shut it. Right? And exactly that. This is what I'm saying, guys, right? And it's a dad thing. Mums don't understand it. Mum's all about, I'll go easy on him. Oh, no. A dad can see it. If your son has got a gift, right, it's on the dad, not the mum. It's on the dad. And sometimes we have to be harsh with our kids. Of course we do. But I'm telling you, and there'll be times where the kid's going to look at, because I know my boy does, looks at me, and I guarantee he thinks he's 11 years old, and he looks at me and thinks, oh, do you know what, when I'm older, I can't wait to bang you out. Because I thought that. Right? When you're a kid, you do. I can't do nothing about it now. But you see, when I'm 18, see when I'm bigger than you, I'm going to come back and I'm going to spark you, right? All kids think that about their dads, yeah. But I'm telling you something now. When they get older and they make it, could be football, could be anything, right? I'm telling you now, they will always look back and think, Dad, you know what? At the time, I hated you. At times, and I despised you. But boy, without you pushing me, I don't think I'd have got this. Yeah. And I'll tell you something, as a father, there's no bigger thing. I promise you, there's no bigger thing. And it just goes to show that you were right. And kids nowadays, we teach them what we teach them, and then they go to school and it's, you can't say the word naughty anymore in school. This is something I found out last week. You can't say the word naughty anymore in school. If a kid's naughty, he must have ADHD. He must have this. We must label him, right? Why can't it just be a case of he's just been naughty? He's just naughty. He's just having a day of it. But no, he must be this. He must be that. He must be, and now they're teaching kids about their cross-dressing and trends and all this crap. Yeah? And you guys wonder why I tell you this world's gone, this done, the country's done. Yeah, when you've got crap like this happening. Yeah, everyone gets a medal. They won nothing, but don't matter. Yeah, coaches, who's two coaches at the football team, both their boys play in the team, very rarely get subbed. Wonder why. Yeah, the end of season awards come. It's always one of the sons who win the Player of the Year. Wonder why. Right. I'm not about favoritism, people. I'm sorry. I've always been about equality. Yeah, whether your son plays or not, whether you're the coach and you've got a son who plays in the team, you treat your son equally like you will any other player. Yeah, because the minute I see favoritism, I'm gone. I'm gone. And do you know what makes me laugh? I'm one of these people. I say something, but I see it through and I do it. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I'm looked at as the bastard, but all the other parents are saying the exact same thing as me, right? But when it really comes to it, right, they still go every week. They moan about the tactics and the coaches ain't got a clue. They don't know what day it is, this, that, the other. But they still go every week. Why? Why? You're wasting time. You are wasting. What's the point? Yeah, go and find another team and put your boy in, because you're clearly not happy with this, right? And that's mostly the mums. If I'm totally honest, mostly the mums. Yeah. So when we lose a game, right, and I'm seeing the mums still clapping and, oh, at least they're having fun. Losing isn't fun, darling, sweetheart, treacle. All right? It's not fun. Yeah. I told the coach from day one, listen, if you need to rip my boy, rip him, because if you don't, I will. Right? When needed, of course. Yeah. Rip him if you have to, because that's the only way they're going to learn. Right? Don't pamper these kids. I'm sorry, no mollycoddling and all that. No. Right? Turn these boys into winners, because believe it or not, these boys can play. They can play ball, right? They're good. Yeah? When they want to be, though. It's when they want to be. Right? But breed them into winners. Turn them into winners. Right? Get that mentality of losing it's not an option today. It's not an option. Yeah? And there's too many coaches nowadays who just don't do it because they're so scared of, can't upset the parents. Yeah, if I was a coach, yeah, right, I could like you, yeah, like don't get me like, the parents are nice, but if your boy ain't all that, he ain't playing. If he wants to come training, cool. But when it comes to the match, I'm picking the best team I've got. If I upset a parent with that, well, tough. Don't like it. See ya. Go somewhere else. I'm very, you know, you have to be like that. I'm sorry, like all these excuses now. I'm being harsh. I'm being out of order. Why can't I give him a game? I can't give because he's crap. I'm a coach. I'm here to win. I want to win. And in order to win, I have to put out my best side, my best team. If we've got injuries and that's all I've got there, then yeah, I'll give your boy a game. I've got no choice, right? But with all these players fit, he's never going to get a game. He's not all that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be harsh, but he's not. You know, I just don't, honestly, I just don't get it. Why aren't more people like this? But we pander and we mollycoddle and no, we have to keep the parents sweet, so we have to. No, you ain't got to do nothing. If they don't like it, they can F off. Sorry. Anyway, God, I was getting emotional. Oregon Goon. Winning and progressing are two different things. Oregon Goon, I love you. Cool, I've done all right tonight, ain't I? Ooh, eating well this week. Oregon Goon, thank you very much, mate. And yeah, you are right, of course. Right? How many times are we going to hear this, though? We're progressing. We're at stage 2 of the process. We're at stage 3, stage 4. Yeah, next season. Oh, stage 10. We're getting there. We'll be there in a minute. No. Time waits for no man. All right? Old school saying that. Time waits for no man. Thank you very much, Oregon Goon. You know how much I love you, mate. Big up yourself. Has everyone tried hitting that like button? It's epic. Try it. Honestly, it's such a great feeling. If you smash that like button on it, it makes you feel so good. I swear. Honestly. Try it. You'll like it. You might surprise yourself. Honestly. Right, I think AJ, Diesel, the biggest thing I respect about the old days with you and Terrence was you care about our families as well. My grandfather, 1 year anniversary of passing, it was the 26th of March, still struggling, but doing okay. And AJ, yeah, mate, I remember that because obviously you was great of you to obviously put it in, mention it when we was doing that stream that time. And obviously, do you know what? And again, when you did that, yes, we were obviously, and a few weeks after that, we kept asking if you're all right and it's cool. But also the community here, everyone's there for each other. Yeah. There's a reason why I don't get idiots in my channel. I don't really, do I? Let's be honest, I don't. It's always the same guys. We're like a big family. Everyone gets on, right? And I love that. There is nothing better than that. There ain't. You know what I'm saying? Good question, David P. You've always said you want to do a show about TV and movies, Diesel. Do you think there'll be a time when you'll give it a go? I'd watch it. Do you know what, Dave? I'll be honest with you. I was having this chat with Warren, yeah. Because on this channel, I mean, look, it's called Diesel Arsenal. I'm thinking of changing this name to Diesel Unfiltered or Diesel Uncensored. I'm thinking of doing that, because as much as I talk about Arsenal, there's so much I want to talk about. It could be anything. It could be birds. It could be about life in general. It could be anything, and I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of changing the name. So yeah, I don't know, but obviously, yeah. But there is a segment I want to start doing with obviously TVs and movies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm a big TV buff, right? I mean, for example, I'm watching this series called Eric at the moment. It's on Netflix. I'm only on episode 2, based on a true story. Little boy goes missing, and I'm only the second episode in, so no one's saying anything and ruin it for me, right? But so far it looks really good, and it's been okay. So yeah, I mean, obviously, Baby Reindeer. Anyone who's not seen that, oh my god, please watch it. Please watch it. Baby Reindeer is so good. I might watch it again. I thought that was brilliant, very captivating. The woman who plays Martha is absolutely class. What an actress! And then once you've seen that, then watch the Piers Morgan stream where he has the real Martha on, yeah, because that was really good. And I'm telling you now, after watching that, clear as day, this woman is as guilty as anything. Right, I'm telling you. But honestly, do it. Same here, Diesel. X sucks. IG is the place to be. Yeah, man, Twitter's rubbish now, man. Honestly, it's rubbish. Oregon Goon. Kids sports is extremely competitive now, more than I remember when I was young. I don't think it is over here, mate, if I'm honest. Fresh drip art. Schools are actually wasting children's talents when teaching the useless things like humanities, science, languages, etc. If a kid likes sports, then let him or her do sports, etc. Fact. Not everyone can be the best, but everyone can be the best they can be. If you aren't doing that, you're cheating yourself. Exactly that. A promise of a McDonald's after used to help my team win quite a few games when I was young. Do you know what, right? There's a couple of, you say that, Pepsi, and there's a couple of the dads who have this thing with their kids. If they score a hat trick, no, what is it? No, if they score, right? If they score, they'll get a McDonald's on the way home. Yeah. If you get a hat trick, if you score a hat trick, what was it? They get a McDonald's and they get something else. And obviously, as a kid, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I love McDonald's, man. I don't eat it now. I can't because I'll look at it and I've just put a stone on. When I was a kid, McDonald's, it was like, oh my God, I'm getting McDonald's. I mean, now kids have it and it's like, oh yes, what? I have it 3 times a week and what? When I was growing up, it was very much a treat. You know what I mean? So if you got McDonald's, it was like, oh my God, this is Christmas. It's like porn. Yeah. But even that is an incentive. Like some kids are like, yeah, well, it doesn't really inspire them. But the reason is because if these kids don't score, I guarantee these parents are still taking them McDonald's regardless. Once you start doing that, the kids are like, well, it don't matter if I score or not. I know we're going to go after on the way home. And this is the thing, guys. And this is like, but some people are so scared of being a bit harsh because it's like, you know, we're in that day and age now where, if child services or no, there's such a thing as discipline. I'm not saying you've got to batter your child, of course not. Yeah. But incentivize them. So like that thing, as you just said there, Pepsi, if you score, I'll get you like a McDonald's. Score 2 goals, I'll get you this. Score a hat trick, I'll get you this. But if the kid doesn't score in the game, oh, Dad, please can we go? No. Cry as much as you want. Nah, the answer is no. Did you score? Well, no, but, no, I didn't, but. Well, then we don't go. Tough. That's me. I'm like that. Yeah? No, that's the agreement. You don't score, we don't go. End of. Cry. You can cry all night. That does nothing for me. Yeah? Cry all night. His mum, on the other hand, obviously the guilt kicks in. That's a maternal instinct. I totally get it. That's fine. That's what a mother's like. Us dads, no. Fix up, man. Right? If you score, I'll take you. If you don't score, I don't take you. End of. No, that's non-negotiable, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas a lot of these parents, oh, go on, look. And it's always the mum who'll say to the dad, oh, Dave, go on. He's upset. Look, he's crying. Oh, go on. Just get him a burger. And then obviously the dad caves in, and then they do it. And it's like, the kid don't learn nothing. No. Sorry. No, I'm not into that. Maths, English can be learned at home or homework. Exactly. Thank you. And Ewan Jones, for me, I blame the it's about taking part thing in schools on the government. Everything you learn in public schools is irrelevant. And to create slave workers, it's no different with sport. Fact, exactly that. AJ, there's a message I sent at 10:56 p.m. and I wouldn't normally ask, but please read. Oh, what was that? 10:15. Oh, I've read that. That's the one I read earlier. Sorry, mate. Incentives go a long way. Yeah, Better Call Saul is the better. Joe, I've not seen that. 64 likes. Whoa, come on. Lone Star, everyone thinks they have the prettiest wife at home. Yeah, Wenger said that. Do you know what, right? Does anyone remember, right? Do you remember a story broke out? Arsene Wenger had an affair, didn't he? Does anyone remember this? Arsene Wenger had an affair, right, with some really young, early 20s girl. It made the front page of the paper, and for whatever reason, they quickly put that to bed, right? Does anyone remember? Honestly, I swear, at one point, Wenger could walk on water, man. I'm telling you. That broke out, and whatever he did, or got an injunction, or something happened, and we never heard of it again. He definitely had an affair, though. He definitely had an affair. Oh man, that was funny. 64 likes. Boom! Thank you very much, Diesel. Anything, AJ? Anything for you, mate? You know that. Diesel, I will support anything you put out there because I watch you for you as a person above all else, and this is why I love you, mate. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Oh God, I watched something else. I wanted to quickly tell you about it. What was it? I'm watching. Do you know what? I'm watching a series at the moment called Insomnia. That's good actually. That's really good. That's got what's her name? What's her name? The woman from Line of Duty. I'm trying to think of her name. It'll come to me. But yeah, that's all right so far. I'm 3 episodes in with that. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the 4th one to come out, and I'm going to watch that. But that's good so far. Lone Star. In 1984, when my local team lost in the final of a 6-a-side tournament, our coach declined the losers' trophies. That bloody motivated us, and we won the next 2 tournaments. That reminds me. Do you remember when we beat? I'm sure it was Chelsea. We beat. This is when Mourinho was there. We beat Chelsea in a Community Shield, right? We beat them, and I've always remembered this. So Chelsea go up and like they get their losers medals, right? The runners up medals or whatever. And I remember as Mourinho is walking down the tunnel, he chucks his medal up into the crowd. Yeah. And at the time, I remember a lot of Arsenal fans, right, had a bit of a go at him for that. Why would you do that? Blah, blah. I was one of many few, very few. I was one of very few who actually saw that and thought, you know what? I like that. I like that. I get it. That was his way of saying, no, why would I want this? It's a losers. I didn't win. Sure. Yeah. I totally understand that. I got it. Love stuff like that. Excuse me, Pepsi. Say with pocket money, I had to earn mine while washing cars, cleaning room, etc. That doesn't happen today as kids do nothing for money. That is a fact. That is so true. Honestly, it's mate. When I say to you guys, right, and I'm not just saying this like for effect, yeah. Throat. When I say to you guys, there's very, very little I love about this world now. And a lot of what I do love was back then. And I genuinely mean that. Yeah. His childhood's different. No, there's no nightlife anymore. I think we had the last of it. I look at these kids growing up and I feel sorry for them because I'm like, well, when you hit 16, 17, 18, and when I was that age, trust me, every night there was somewhere to go. Every night, right? Back in the day when you used to go out, rocking at 4 a.m, have 1 hour sleep and then get up and go to work. A couple of Red Bulls and you was all right. I could not do that now. Or you'd be out all night and obviously have no sleep and go home, work clothes, head straight to work, get a couple of Red Bulls on the way. You was all right until about 12 and then you start hanging, right? But then you went out that night anyway. It was mad. The things we used to do, right, when we was at that age. But yeah, I look at these kids now and I think to myself, Christ, where are these kids going to go? Because nightlife is dead. Let's have it real. It's dead. All the clubs I used to go to, they're not there anymore. They've been knocked down and turned into flats. But you're right. I remember kids back in the day, like we'd have a paper round or we'd wash cars. Yeah. Nick a £5. Or we'd help mum with the washing, nick a couple of quid. Or we do the garden, mow the garden. Yeah. Get a tenner out of that. These little jobs, they soon add up. Because you wanted that game. I remember when I used to have an Amstrad years ago. I used to love it. Yeah, the game called The Mummy. My favourite game. I used to love that. Them little things, I'd save up for a game. I'd do these little jobs, and once I earned my 30 quid or whatever it was, I could go and get it. Kids don't do that now. But it's not just the kids, it's the parents. It's the parents. You have to, nowadays, it's messed up. We've got kids having kids now. It's mad. Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. The traditional, and also, guys, with all due respect, I'm not being horrible, but there's a lot more broken homes now than what there ever were before. Yeah. Because couples now break up over the slightest little thing. I'm so proud. I know my parents are probably watching this now, right? Because like they always watch me. But I'm so proud. I've got a mum and dad who are still together. Yeah, 48, 49 years, I believe. They're still together. Yeah, that is rare. It's a rarity. If I go out on a date and I tell a girl that, she's in shock. Oh my God, your parents are still together. Oh my God, really? Wow. Yeah. Where to me it's the norm. But like to a lot of people, it's like, oh my God, wow, really? Oh my God, I'm shocked. It's like, well, that shock, that just goes to show just how bad it is now, isn't it? I know so many couples who have been together, like they spent 30, 40 grand on a wedding abroad. Yeah, they've been married 4 or 5 years. They have a couple of arguments. Oh, that's it. It's over. It's done. They both join a dating app, and within a week, they're both on dates. It's like, you were married for 5 years. I mean, surely you love each other. How can you, after a week, you're on a date? What? Do you know what I mean? You spent all that money. Honestly, I swear, this is what I'm saying. People just want to get married for the sake of getting married. It's an ego thing, isn't it? Do you really want to get married, or is it the party you want? You just want the attention, because that day is all about you. It's all about you on that day, and you get all these gifts and presents, and you get married abroad, and sunshine, and everyone's there, and it's all about you. And then you come home, reality hits. All couples argue. All couples argue. Do you know what I'm saying? When you find out why they broke up, you think, oh my God, you broke up over that. 5 years of marriage, you spent 30, 40 grand on a wedding abroad. All your family were there and your friends were there. You've had a few arguments and you broke up over that. And then you join a dating app and then you're out on a date next week. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, it's honestly, it's mad. It really is mad. That is the world today, and it's disgusting, but it's so real. Yeah, that's it, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Vicky McClure. That's it. Yeah, I would not say no, by the way. I think she's all right. David P. Discipline for kids is very important. You shouldn't do it out of anger or to punish, but to teach them something that will benefit them later in life. Work and rewards go hand in hand. Fact. Dave, well, mate, well said. I genuinely mean that. Well said. Lone Star, 80s and 90s, clubbing after the pub Friday nights, no phones, drinking, chatting up birds. When people actually spoke to each other. Mate, exactly that. Now it's done all over apps. You never quite know who you're speaking to, man. There's a lot of Ruggans on there. Absolute joke. 66 likes. Come on, we're doing all right tonight, aren't we? Fresh trip. I used to wait till my dad fell asleep on the sofa after a drink and wait for the money to fall out of his pocket when he turned on his side. Me and my sister always did it. Laugh out loud. That's one way. I like that. Facts. And Urine, marketing doesn't help. This is going to sound controversial, but the Santa thing's a load of crap. Just teaches kids to blindly consume all these products just for being good. Do you know what makes me laugh right about Christmas, yeah? Right? There's such an emphasis on you must have presents on Christmas morning so that when the kids wake up, they come down the stairs, they see the presents under the tree, and obviously it's Christmas morning, right? They open up all their presents. And yet, less than 24 hours later, right? The bargains, yeah? And everything drops in price. But you can't, as a parent, you can't say to your child, do you know what? Just wait a couple of days, right? I'll get the presents on Boxing Day, because that's when all the, what's the word? That's when all the special offers and everything goes down in price. And, instead of 50 quid, that's now 25 quid, and I'll get it, right? Because no kid's going to have that. What, Christmas morning? You want me to wake up, run downstairs and see nothing under the tree just so you can save some money in a day or two later? No. Right? And obviously that plays into the Santa thing, doesn't it? Yeah, but Santa only comes once a year. It's Christmas morning. You ain't going to sort everyone else out, and he's going to come back for me on the 27th. Like, mum, like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? It's like, honestly, I swear. And that's where it gets us, right? It's honestly, it's such a ploy. It's mad. It really is mad. It's such a scam. Wazza, it was because the IRA attacked the stock exchange and we had to set up a floor in the NetWest Tower to accommodate the team who had lost their office. What? Oh, you're probably talking to someone else. Children in need is a scam. Exactly how much of that money goes to the needy? Mate, I'll be honest with you, I do not put into any charities. I was dating a bird, right? I was seeing this girl, yeah, and I went round her flat once, right, and I see a letter, yeah, that she had, and it had a picture of whales or whatever, these whales on the front of the envelope. I went, what's that? She said, oh, I donate, I put, I don't know, I think it's a tenner a month, something like that. Tenner a month to this charity, and for some reason I went mad. I was like, I'm not going to swear. I was like, you silly idiot. That's what I said. I said, you're doing what? Yeah, it's for the whales. I went, darling, that was the time where I was like, do you know what, this girl, I don't know what it is. I just think, what is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong? You honestly think that tenner is going to help? No. Then I had to explain to her, and she never really got my point, and she carried on. And I just thought, you know what? Well, it's your money, innit? Your money. Anyhow, we get together and properly, and we start. No, that's stopping. Let me tell you that now. That's stopping. Yeah. But yeah, I don't put to any charity, mate, because I'm like you. We don't see unless I see where my money goes. No, I'm not on it. You go into Tesco's now, and you see these guys at the front. Trying to like stop you and talk to you and oh yeah, no, charity starts at home, my friend. Yeah, we are in a credit crisis at the moment. We are in a credit crunch. Yeah, and you want me to pay for what? No. Where's that really going, mate? I said that to a guy once. I went, where's that really going? Oh, he's going to. I think it was like dementia or something. How do I know that? How do I know you're not pocketing it? You're here all day, every day, right? Chances are you probably do quite well, yeah? Because you know what it's like. A lot of the elderly go to Tesco's. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I'll do it because I lost a sister last week to that. Oh, and you know they're putting the money in, yeah. How do I know you're not pocketing that and taking it home? Anyone can stand here and do. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm a lot of things. I ain't no idiot. So, no, not having it. On that note, guys, I'm probably going to say I'm done. 2 hours, 46 minutes. I've done quite well tonight. My God, there's still 34 of you watching. Oh, big up yourself. God, I love it. I got the PS5 last Christmas. FJT, big up yourself. Grant McRoberts, on Christmas, my mum had to wake me up instead of me waking up. Yeah, I'm like that. And Erin Jones, why not just treat your kids to one special present, such as a concert, etc., and then get them to save up with their pocket money for anything else they want? Yep. First strip art. We don't need children in need. Every celebrity and rich folk can save poverty in a heartbeat, but they still ask us to do it. F that. There was a story, right, that went around. They was doing this thing for charity in the Premier League. I know Chelsea was a club where a lot of I think it was if players could donate £1,000, just say £1,000 of their wages, right, or 500, something like that. It weren't to them. It weren't a lot. Yeah, and there was a lot of players who said, no, sod that. And there was this thing about, there was a lot of people saying, you heartless, the money you're on, you can't do it. But then there was another part where I was like, there was another sort of divide of people who were like, well, no, like, it's up to them, and it's their money. Right? You know, something like that. When you're a celebrity, like, and you're rich, you know, and you earn, these footballers do, like, you know, they earn a lot of money. The worst players in this league are millionaires. You know, let's have it right. They are. And, you know, yes, morally, I suppose you could say, oh, that's heartless, man. Come on, like the money you're on, you're not going to miss 500 quid. Come on, right? And all of you do it together. That's a lot of money that we could raise. But I'm kind of with the players on this, man. If it was me, no, sorry, no. I need to see where that's going. You know what I mean? You know, it's all right. So give us this. Yeah. We'll make sure they get it. Yeah, of course you will. Yeah, no, I don't trust any of that. I'm sorry, I don't. CG, good night, peeps. AJ, have a great night. Diesel never change. And I won't, mate. Thank you very much. David P, you always come back with the marathon streams, Diesel. Big up, mate. Come on, I love it. Listen, I can only do this right because of you guys. It's not me, it's you. I can assure you. Mark PGF 85, peace. Diesel, have a good night, peeps. And Newman Jones, I recommend a comedy called Two Doors Down if you haven't seen it already. Based in Scotland about a couple called Beth and Eric who don't get any peace due to nightmare neighbours. Do you know what? There's also, very quickly, right? There's also what's the name? A series I watched recently. It's got Sean Bean in it. Sean Bean's in it. It's and the woman from is it Unforgiven? Oh, I can't remember her name. Anyway, but yeah, they're a couple, right? They're a couple. They've been married for ages, right? And you know, you can tell they've been married so long, they've been with each other so long that they're actually bored of each other, and then they argue over these petty little things, right? It's not so much action or anything like that. It's just very, very real life. Because I know so many couples who are like that. They've been together for time. Yeah, they're with each other every day, and they're with each other for the sake of it. You know, they love each other, but they're not in love with each other, and it's routine. You know what I mean? And that's what this series is about. Sean Bean's in it. Kathy something. I can't remember her surname, but honestly, it's really good in terms of its real life. Right, so if you can watch that as well, and I think that's about it. Ali D, damn, I went for some grub and you're still rolling. Legend, come on, Ali D, I love you, man. Thank you. Robin Hood, Lone Star, big up. Marriage, big up. Fresh trip, Art. Good night, y'all. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Bless. No, it wasn't Kathy Burke. Oh God, no, don't say that. Look it up. Just Sean Bean and Kathy something. I can't remember her name. I thought I had it then. No, I haven't. But anyway, look. 2 hours, 51 minutes. Come on. Guys, listen, all joking aside, though, I just want to say thank you very much for staying with me for this long, right? Thank you very much. I will be back soon, I promise you. Ali D, excellent stream, Diesel. Always enjoy your streams as it's never boring and all topics are talked about, not just footy. Mate, I love it. That's what I'm saying. This is why I'm thinking of changing the name from Diesel Arsenal to Diesel Uncensored or Unfiltered. Something like that. I just think it's got a bit more pizzazz to it. Yeah? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I mean, that's it, Nicola Walker. Lone Star. Where did I get Kathy from? Sorry, Nicola Walker. That's it. It's a decent series, to me. And the funny thing is, right, he joins the gym, yeah? She's working, he's out of work. He goes to the gym because he just wants to do something during the day because he's bored at home. He goes to the gym and he starts there's this young girl who's on reception and he starts talking to her, right? Just like, you can tell the man's lonely, yeah? You can tell he's lonely. So he starts talking to her. Yes, I suppose, like, when you watch it, you can think, oh, like, she thinks, oh, like, he's a bit weird. He's coming, like, it's like he's trying to move to me, yeah? I personally think he's just lonely and he's just chatting. Because don't forget, I'm like that, guys. This is what annoys me, right? Pisses me off, right, about these girls today, yeah? These women. I will say this last thing, right, before I go. Yeah, you could say, oh, hello, darling, you all right? Or just say morning. I've got a boyfriend. I'm married. And I'm like, you're fat. Shut up. Who are you? Yeah? Honestly, that really bugs me. These girls, right? I'll be honest with you, I'm quite lucky with it. Doesn't really happen to me, yeah, but I've seen it happen and I'm like, he just said hello to you and already like what? He's a weirdo. What? Because he said morning. You know, if you're walking down the road, right, and you're like, you know, she's walking towards you, you're walking, you know what I mean? You're right. Call the police. What? Because I said all right. Honestly, it's only in London. I've noticed this. When you go up north, right, it's so much more friendly. Down in London, everyone's a wannabe gangster like down here. It absolutely bugs me. This London mentality, this attitude. Yeah, you can't even say hello now. If you say hello, oh my God, call the police. He said hello to me. I've got a boyfriend. I'm like, darling, you're butters. I'm just saying hello. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bugs me. These women today are an absolute joke. And they're worse than men, by the way, you know. I've always said this, yeah? This is a debate I have with women. Yes, we're no angels, but oh my God, if you girls caught up with us, you've overtaken us, you're worse. Diesel talks, fresh drip. Come on, I'll think about that. Nice, nice. I like it. Where you going, Diesel? Me and the family still watching. Mate, I need sleep, man. My throat's going as well. This is why I like doing my own streams, guys, because I could just fully engage. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, this is why. People don't know how to communicate anymore. Yes, facts. They all hide there behind emails and messages and all that. Diesel is part of the process, number 1,000. But I believe my man. Come on. Diesel, maximum overdrive. I like that. Good to see you back, Diesel. Love you, mate, and speak soon. Ryan, I love you, man. Top boy, you know. Yeah, top man. Thank you very much. You said good morning, not marry me. No, it's definitely morning. I promise you, definitely morning. Yeah, I'm quick. I'm not that quick. Lycide Lanez, Diesel Arsenal backwards. Come on. Ali D, I've noticed that in London, mate, you say hello to someone, they look at you like you've insulted them. Mate, it's a London thing. I swear to God. Yeah, the attitude down here is absolutely disgusting. You're just saying hello. I swear, it just bugs me, man. Honestly, it really does. Yeah. Honestly, I could be roasting, darling. I'm not going to touch you. Trust me, you are fine. You're fine. Like, I'm not. You will not. I can assure you, no one's attacking you. I promise you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm standing up, doing you a favour here. Currently on holiday in Spain, it's absolutely not like that. Everyone's so friendly. Mate, I swear, yeah, I've been to Spain enough times. I love Spain. Yeah, clean as well. Nothing on the floor. Mate, I swear to you, I love it over there. Yeah, big love, Diesel. Have a good one, fam. Till next time. Thank you, Fresh Drip. Guys, listen, I'm going to play the intro on the way out, right? So, look, guys, I'll see you soon. Smash the likes. Yeah, hit that notification bell so that when I do go live, you are aware and you can watch me. All right? For love, bless you, man. Big up yourselves. Peace. Michelle out. Thank you. Well. Guess who it is? Diesel's back. Join me, subscribe, but get the word out. Diesel's back, and he ain't going nowhere.